Okay. So, Postal, Neo.
Yeah.
This is
Postal.
This is Postal for the kids. This might be the least
Yeah.
kid-friendly game we could possibly do. This came out in 1997, and it's ultra-violent, and it was kind of a point of being violent. That was very much the idea of it. It's being uncomfortable and violent, and they had something against Joe Lieberman. There's even a difficulty in the second game called Lieber Mode, and I think it's one of the easiest difficulties, and everyone has shovels. And this is also the most boring game in its series, just... I know it sounds weird. Culturally, it's interesting. To actually play it is not. Whether or not that's the point, I haven't figured that out yet, and I've beaten it I've beaten it more than once. So, this is the updated version on Steam. We got Postal, Special Delivery, Super Postal, and Excess Package. These two are Super Special Delivery and Super Postal. These are expansion packs. We're going to play Postal mode, and if we're ahead of schedule, we'll go on to the other two, just so we have the original ending as it's meant to be. Where it's meant to be. Super Postal is interesting, though. If we're near end, I might actually ask to skip Special Delivery and go to Super Postal, because it's a bit more unique.
Yeah, but this is like the most... Is this the only Postal game that's tried to be art?
Yeah, kinda. I mean, it depends on how you consider... If you consider 2 art in any way in its kind of early 2000s punkiness. Also, the earth is hungry. Its heart throbs and demands cleansing. The earth is also thirsty. Yeah, so... This isn't written by a Postal dude. It's a bit edgy.
But, Hatred, Skip, got that line.
It
did.
They? Yeah. They ripped a couple of lines from Postal, kind of wearing inspiration on its sleeve in some places. So, the only story you really get beyond that, unless you're playing on the hardest difficulty, not on the hardest, but on harder difficulties, the loading screen text changes to be the Postal dude's diary, and he's really scared. If you're playing on a lower difficulty, they don't make any sense unless you know that that's actually the ramblings of a demon in the Postal dude's head.
Yeah. And then, in Postal 2, when you play this guy's son, that's just the guy's voice.
Yeah. In this, it's not actually the Postal dude talking, it's a demon in his head. I got that wrong in my video because, I don't know, I missed that detail.
What's his name? Rick Hunter?
Rick Hunter.
Right?
Yeah, I believe he was a radio host in and around Arizona, and this game was developed in Tucson, Arizona. I believe that's how it's pronounced.
The Postal dude is not quipping in this game. It's the demon in his head is quipping. But then he has a son at some point, apparently, and that's who you play as in Postal 2, and he has the exact same voice.
And in one mission, I believe on Wednesday, you go and you piss on dear old dad's grave. And in doing so, you get kidnapped by hillbillies and taken to their underground dungeon where you break out dressed as a gimp. Postal 2 is a lot weirder than this.
Yeah, it's more of a comedy. Does anyone explicitly bring up in Postal 2 or 3 that the main character's father was a mass murderer?
No, I don't know, because whatever continuity exists in between Postal 1 and 2, like,
And 3 was just a dream, canonically.
Canonically, yeah, they said 3 is a game that the developers hated so much that when they... Alright, fucking... To people who don't know about Postal, think about this chronology of events. Postal 2 comes out 2002, 2003? So I remember playing it when I was 10, I think. I might have been 2004. Postal 3 comes out about 2007, 2008. It's hard to tell. It came out, but it had been in development for so long and gone through so many developers that when it came out, all the pop culture references were already dated. Which makes it hard to date when you're just playing it without looking that up. But everyone hates it. So then, the developers instead, in 2016, release an expansion pack to Postal 2, which calls the sequel non-canon.
Yeah.
There's a level of bitterness there.
Oh my god, I already fucked up. I forgot to say at the start, hey, we're here for the Child's Play charity, everybody. This is, since this is, I haven't started off a day yet, since this is, day 4 of, the Retrothon, we are raising money for the Child's Play charity. which gives games and toys to kids who are stuck in hospitals to help ease their stay. And currently, we've raised about $1,078.69 just 3 days into the marathon, which is wonderful. Thank you to everyone who's donated. If you want to donate, you can click the donate button below the video feed, or you can bring up a link in chat by typing !donate. There are several incentives we have running. The most immediate one is the bid war to select a character in Power Stone at the end of today, which only currently has a single $1 bid on a Ryoma. And Snake, I think you should be encouraging people to donate to that, given that you are one of the 5 living Power Stone fans.
Hey, I'm voting for my boy Wangtang, okay? That's like, people gotta put money towards that. I gotta put money towards that. Fuck.
Yeah.
I will later.
Oh, you will? You gotta do it after the stream.
Is Wangtang an option? Because I think I looked at it. Also,
Wangtang's an option.
Okay, I'm staying on this stage for a moment until we're done, because I want to talk about a few things with controls, by the way. But you go ahead.
There's also Super Smash Brothers is another bid war character selection in that. Any character other than Mario in that game, so that'd be currently the only ones in the running right now are Ness and Captain Falcon, with Captain Falcon at $7 and Ness at $5. And then on tomorrow, on Saturday, starting Saturday will be Sonic 3 and Knuckles, and there's a bid war going on for that. Currently, Knuckles is in the lead for character selection there at $174, with Tails in second place at $145, and Sonic very much bringing up the rear with a measly $12 to his name.
Oof.
And in addition, we will also be unlocking a bonus game every $250. Currently, we have every game in the first incentive day on April 1st unlocked. The next bonus game will be unlocked for April 2nd at when we reach a total of $1,250. And that's everything.
Okay, so I want to talk about the controls. So, I've killed everyone. You can see on the top of the screen, or you can maybe see because the font is awful and the text is bad. I've killed 100%. I only needed to kill 90. I could have left just after doing that. And I think you only have to kill hostiles. You actually never have to kill a civilian in this game. I might be wrong. I'm going to double check that on the next stage. Also, I'm playing this for control. Postal was not made to be played with dual analogs, I don't think. The AI can't handle you. The way it wants you to play is WSD, not even a mouse, to be honest. The mouse, I've turned the mouse off because it was fucking with me. But the mouse is always relative to your facing, and WASD changes where you're looking. So, not good. It's not great for a mouse. But you're meant to be playing, like, control and like that. Or you can actually do that. And it's okay, but you only have 8 directions, but I want all my directions. And Neo, do you want to know how we go to the next stage now that we've cleared this out?
How do we go? Where do we go?
You press F1.
Oh. Well, there you go.
There's even an achievement in the game. The first time it's like, the achievement is just, it's F1. Which I actually don't need to hit F1. They bound it to B, a face button to go to the next stage. It's its own way a little bit nice and antiquated. Bit weird. Also, I'm disappointed because I made a mistake. You can actually change the dude's coat color in the options, and I forgot to do that because I should have had him in pink right now. I forgot I changed it back to black, and I was going to leave that to the discretion of us, but we're playing it in black. We're going full dark. Also, we can execute people. I think I did that on the last stage.
Does it give you back health?
No, it doesn't. It really serves no purpose.
So there you go. There's something Hatred actually...
Hatred actually looked at it and said, let's make this a feature.
Yeah.
Also, until we get any other gun, the shotgun in this game sucks so much, and it's really unfortunate. It's just, it stops you in place, and it's just, I don't want to stop in place. I never want to stop moving. Gotta kill fast. Shotgun too slow. Actually, I've never checked. Oh no, I was about to say, I've never checked if there's Postal fanfiction, but there is a Postal novel.
We do have a new donation in, start off today. $1 from Flame, $1 for Wang Tang for Snakerer. Let's get this equal. So there you go. Now Wang Tang and Ryoma are duking it out, neck and neck. A $1, $1 each. I don't think anybody. I don't know. I don't know. Anyone's game.
Anyone can have it. Also, fire in this game is really overpowered. We'll see that later. Yeah.
Yeah.
It's a bit much. It's just one of the most effective methods in this game, and it's awkwardly balanced, as we'll see. For now, I've only got Molotovs, and Molotovs are. Oh, that guy has fire too. Actually, I'm going to set myself on fire.
To show off.
Yeah. But just run at them. Just if you get set on fire, go on the offensive.
Yeah, because it increases your speed, doesn't it?
I don't think it increases your speed. I'll keep an eye on that. I'm bad at eyeballing those things. Also, there's Hellfire.
When you're on
really
fire,
low on health. That was a bad time to show that off, actually.
Yeah, being on fire means you can run towards other people and set them on fire too.
Here's the thing: once someone is on fire in this game, barring you, of course, they're done. There's no 0% chance that they are gonna just survive that. They will just run and hopefully set some others on fire on the way out. And it's very morbid of me to put it that way, but you know, misery loves company.
They don't know to stop, drop, and roll.
Nah, they never learned it. So should I? I'm not gonna. Should I? I'm gonna ask you, Neo, because I don't really care to 100% this game. You get really nothing for it. We're on 87%. I could just go to the next stage right now.
We'll see how long it takes for the first few stages.
Sure.
If it gets too dull, then we'll skip. But yeah.
The game has a nasty habit of there will just be one NPC who's behind some bit of level geometry and you can't see him. So you just go back and forth across the stage and you just gotta hope they scream, "Oh god, is that fire?" Oh god, yeah. You cheeky bugger. Also,
does this game refill health and ammo between stages?
I cannot recall.
Well, I guess something to pay attention to when we hit F1.
When we hit F1. So that's 96. It's 96 of 80% required. Where is that last son of a gun hiding at?
So something interesting, I think you brought it up kind of in your review. But this, hatred very much took place in what was supposed to be the real world.
Yeah.
But this is... I think we're dealing with some sort of dystopia here.
Well, I mean, there's a devil in his head. Whether that's a metaphorical, he's insane, or literal.
Yeah.
You can interpret that either way, because the artwork is just...
But this is not meant at all to be the real world.
No.
This is depicting a world that is truly, hopeless.
Yeah. This guy broke, and this world was not really gonna... It wasn't going to cushion him, whereas... I said actually in my video at the time that I found this idea more disturbing, that this world is just so horrible and empty and nihilistic that of course this guy was going to break. It was a matter of time sort of deal, whereas hatred was, this is just a normal guy who snapped, and I'm like, actually nowadays, no, I find the opposite to be true. It's just the idea of just someone breaking in a perfectly fine situation is obviously a more terrifying idea than this place. I don't know why I ever thought that. I don't know.
So did your health and ammo refill?
I've got 100 health.
I think you had 100 at the...
I wasn't paying attention. I was thinking about what scares me more.
Oh boy, who's playing something on Steam?
They didn't see that, I don't think. I had to look at the stream. I was like...
No, I saw it on stream.
Dang.
Yeah. How sad.
I'm okay with it. It's a snapshot in time. That person might look at this stream years from now and go, "Oh, on that day I was playing that." Really takes me back.
I'm associated with Postal. Wonderful.
I gave to charity. Says that person.
Yeah, that person has a weird way of thinking.
It's an optimistic way of thinking. It's an appreciable way of thinking. Even though it doesn't really achieve anything. Ways of thinking. Oh, good. Oh, that was fucking close.
Ooh. So you do have a duck button in this game.
I do. We'll see it with
Despite
rocket
it
enemies.
Yeah, despite it being like an isometric game where like it's hard to really judge.
Yeah, that's the duck. You can hold it
yeah.
down and duck indefinitely. It serves one purpose, and it's my favorite part of the game. I've actually done it already, but you know, neither of us acknowledged it because more important things were being talked about.
But
hey, I
yeah,
think that was the first quip. Demon quip.
You can duck under rockets.
How disappointed were you when you asked me how much does Postal Dude quip, and I thought about it as actually he never really does, technically.
I was intrigued.
Okay, that raised questions.
Yeah. Does he? How often does he quip in vanilla Postal 2?
Quite a lot. I don't actually, I think as well what's funny, it kind of shows the time it came from. If you ever go into the performance options of Postal 2, it's fascinating just because that was a bit of Unreal 2 tech from early 2000s where you can change the population density. You know, a lot of things like draw distance. You have a tick box for unlimited draw distance, which makes the game a lot uglier. If you've ever seen mods from old games that had, you know, fog built in, and then you have mods that reduce it as the years go on. All those games look ugly. San Andreas was never meant to be seen with no fog. Postal 2 is kind of the same way. You can just see the level seams too easily.
Yeah.
But you also have a setting for the amount of quips the dude has. It unloads some quips for performance sake.
Wow.
There's
I wish that were an option in every game. Fuck.
It would, I wish it was an option, yeah.
Quip density? Hell yeah.
If I could turn off all the dialogue in Borderlands, I would have a still boring game.
I'm more thinking every Spider-Man game should come pre-packaged with a quip density setting.
What it should have is that, you know, the option in the 50 Cent game where you can choose which taunts you have. They had, you know, they had set packs of taunts, and you chose your level of vulgarity, whereas, what if I only want one quip? What if I just
Fallout New Vegas is one of the best games of all time for many reasons. But,
oh, 100%.
But, I would say, perhaps the biggest reason as to why New Vegas is the best.
Sorry.
Oh, what?
Oh, sorry for the audio. I just had to do that. That was an important moment in Postal.
Okay, so I was just say, perhaps the biggest reason New Vegas is one of the most revolutionary games of all time, and my favorite game of all time, is specifically you have to opt in pop culture reference.
Oh, I forgot about that, the Wild Wild Wasteland mod.
Yeah. Which was specifically made like a mode you had to opt into because Josh Sawyer, who directed it, he has correct opinions and correctly understands that Fallout 2 is not funny. Fallout 2 is just all of its fucking pop culture reference. It's not funny. It's annoying.
Do you want to play this game? Do you want to play this game timeless or dated? That's your call.
Yeah. But he also realized a lot of people are wrong and really, really like Postal 2 and really like the writing in Postal. I mean, Fallout 2. Fallout 2. Sorry, getting games mixed up here. And Fallout 2. And so he was like, "Fine, you can have your silly pop culture reference, but you'll have to seek them out. You'll have to turn them on."
See what, this camera might be a bit of a pain. There was a guy in that alleyway.
Aww.
It's actually funny talking about finding games funny or not. Because I've been playing Postal. I've played Postal 2, I've beaten it so many times over the years. I don't know if I've ever found that game actually funny at any stage in my life. From when I was a kid
Postal 2?
Vanilla Postal 2.
Right.
I mean, Apocalypse Weekend is actively terrible, and no, it's just
Paradise
mediocre.
Lost.
Paradise Lost, I don't mind. Paradise Lost is bizarre to me though, because it is a game that is sucking its own dick really hard for the most niche series of games that most people don't like. but I respect its confidence for that.
Didn't Paradise Lost have the pissing on game journalism grave thing?
Yeah.
Running with scissors, you absolutely.
Yeah, really. I mean, you also kill what's his face. You go to the guys who made DF9 or whatever. I can't remember this developer's name, even though he's way more famous than any of the people we're talking about, in like Vince Desi and the other people at Running with Scissors. I cannot remember the name of the guy.
What
really annoying.
space? What?
It was an abandoned space simulation game.
Are you talking about Tim Schafer?
Tim Schafer, yeah. I never remember his name. I've actually played a Tim Schafer game.
It's weird that you would go to space-based DF9 and not like.
That's the one because that's the parody in Paradise Lost.
Oh my god! Fucking serendipity. The next game coming up is a Tim Schafer game. No. He didn't direct it. He just did some work on it, but yeah, Curse of Monkey Island he did work on it because he started off at LucasArts, but it is the Monkey Island he had the least to do with. He was co-writer on the first two. For Monkey Island 3, Tim Schafer only did additional design, but I know I'm not gonna be stealing commentary from Flame and Tom, so let's stop.
The game has crashed. It has not done that before. This is please don't crash on me. That is unusual. This game has never crashed on me. Fuck. Sake. Oh, it's jammed anyhow.
Sorry about this.
Yeah, I'm sorry. I'm gonna exit the game out and bring it back in. That is very, very annoying. I don't think it has a level select either. I might be wrong, but I think it's an all-in-one deal. I hope I'm wrong. Also, this game launches in full screen, which is very annoying. There's a lot of weird niggles with Postal, but jamming hasn't been one in my experience. I've got to check on the stream, see if that's... Oh, I think people got an eyeful of my desktop as well in doing that.
Oh, wow.
Yeah. Load game.
Sorry about that, folks.
I'm really sorry about that. Did it not? Steam Cloud's like... Really? Did it not fucking save that? Because the last save's from 2016. Hang on, I'm gonna...
Oh, no.
The construction
Level
site.
select. There is level select.
There was level select. My bad. My eye was drawn to the load screen. I get very, it was the outskirts. Yeah. I developed tunnel vision when I'm streaming. That's not the outskirts, it was the next stage. My bad.
Parade of Disasters.
Parade of Disasters. Yeah, it has a parade, and I can't select it.
What?
I can't select it.
Well, then we'll just do the outskirts.
Yeah, we'll just have to go back. Well, we're behind estimate now.
It's fine.
Yeah, I'm just gonna do this stage. I'm gonna just get this stage done. Actually, I'm not gonna rush because that always gets you killed. I'm just gonna, you know, play it as I can, play it smart.
Hiccups happen. Don't worry. But it's a good a time as any to remind everyone that we're here to raise money for the Child's Play charity, which helps give games and toys to kids who are stuck in hospitals, helps ease their stay. You can donate by clicking the donate button below the video feed, or by bringing up !donate in chat. You can also look at what incentives you can put your money towards by looking at the tiny URL link in the video title, or by bringing up !schedule in chat. At the end of the day, we'll be playing Power Stone, and there's currently a bid war going on to choose which character gets played as. Wang Tang and Ryoma are tied for $1 each, so it'd be very easy to influence that. Snake prefers Wang Tang.
Yeah.
And Knuckles for Sonic 3 and Knuckles is in the lead for character selection in that game at $174. Although Tails isn't that far behind at $145. Though Sonic is a lost cause, $12 to his name. And then for Smash Bros. On the last day, there's character selection. Currently, it's just Ness and Captain Falcon at $5 and $7 respectively. And then Doom, on the last day has a $100 incentive, of which $24.56 have been raised. That, if the rest of that is raised before Doom is played on the last day, Volk will show off Russian Overkill, which is a really over-the-top mod for the original Doom. And then also on the last day, the last game of the last main day, is Power Stone 2's Adventure Mode, which is, again, a fixed $100 incentive goal. So there's plenty to put your money towards, and it all goes to a great cause.
And that you can unlock some cards, get some unique weapons. I think this is the last dude I gotta kill. Yeah,
hopefully.
Okay. Oh. See, here's the thing. When they're lying on the ground writhing in pain, they're not technically dead. And it didn't unlock the next stage because the level select doesn't count as the main fucking... That's amazingly terrible. And I've beaten this game before,
wow.
So why is my load on the construction site?
I'm just... You know what? Fine. Just play a new game. It was only, like, it was barely 30 minutes to get to where we were. No, less than 30 minutes.
Yeah.
It's not a big loss.
It's annoying for me, though. It's just one of those things because I'm worried about it happening again. Because first time for everything, but now my brain is in paranoia mode of, dear, is that gonna bloody crop up again? Let's just see. Let's go ahead. And I'll try and recover my good spirits.
You got good spirits for days.
Yeah. I got spirits downstairs, even though after yesterday I've endeavored not to drink for a little while. I was up till 5 in the morning last night just because I had really bad chest pains from the drinking.
Yeah. If, like, that was probably just hopefully, but if it jams up again, do you think we could do Postal Redux?
That, I mean, you're the one who organized this stream, and it could be a fun, interesting contrast.
I mean, yeah. I mean, like, I know technically it's not retro, but you know, it's close enough, and it would keep things moving along.
Yeah, no, I'm fine. I'm fine with that. The question is whether or not you're fine with that, and you seem to be fine with that.
Yeah, so, I'm fine with that. So yeah, if it jams, we're going to replace this slot with the remake.
And Tom asked before, hey, is it definitely Postal? Asking for the thumbnail. I was like, yeah, definitely Postal.
It still is. There's just one extra word.
Yeah.
Doesn't much of a difference.
You can reduce the word Redux from the title.
Yeah.
And then it will be appropriate to the video I made on this game all those, 2-3 years ago?
Was it that long ago?
I think it was 2 or 3. Postal, at the time, Postal was the most requested video I had. Postal 1 just because I'd done Postal 2 and 3 and that's what... You know, it was just, hey, naturally wrap up the series, but... It actually, like, funny enough, it is the reason it took so long is this was just... When I was a kid, I did pick this game up and I played 2 stages and my brain went, this isn't like Postal 2, I don't care.
So Postal 2 was corrupting your youth.
It was corrupting my youth.
Can't believe it.
You know, nowadays I'm not so stodgy and I'd probably just... I mean, I got to playing it eventually, and I can say now, I don't actually like Postal 1. I find it a rather dull game. I only find it interesting in its context.
Yeah.
I find it more interesting as an art piece than as a game.
It's a conversation piece. It's a conversation. It's an icebreaker. Just if you want to have like a good conversation with some new acquaintances coming over to your house, all you gotta do is just buy a copy of Postal 1, have it sitting on your coffee table, just say, hey, look at this.
Some people have Half-Life 2 raising the bar. I have just a copy. I got Postal and I got the Fudge Pack. Oh yeah, by the way, the Postal 2 fucking expansion, which had all of them at the time, was called the Fudge Pack. Just a bit of history on the developer's sense of humor there. It was, you know, it was of its time.
You can't piss in this game, can you?
You cannot piss. Whereas Postal 2 just has an excess of pissing. Postal 2 has on Friday, if you piss, it turns out your character has gonorrhea and you have to go and get that magically cured by a machine. But it's actually beneficial on a speedrun not to cure it, because when you're in that state, pissing on someone instantly causes them to vomit, which really helps with pacifist runs, because you technically don't kill them, you just...
How pacifist of you?
I mean, hey, it's technical pacifist. A pacifist run of Postal involves a lot of kicking indoors, hitting people with stun guns, and not technically killing anyone.
And queuing up for and queuing up to buy milk.
Yeah, and queuing up. When you're saying queuing up, it was also because I actually did complete a, I did for the first time complete a pacifist run of Postal 2 earlier this year. It was more fun than I expected. I thought years ago, this would be boring, why would I ever do this? It was actually really interesting to put all the knowledge of that game and its item pickups and just how to break certain stages, and then put that to use skipping the game. There we go. The outskirts. Now we're on the outskirts for the third time.
Hell yeah. Love this place.
Love it, can't get enough. What I also find funny is in games like this, there's not exactly a self-defeating nature to it, but Hatred had a self-defeating nature where, because the maps had an endless, technically, amount of people on it. No, actually, I can't confirm that. It's just, you only had to kill a percentage, and it was generally in the 80% range, which is kind of the same as this. But this is just only kill hostiles. It's not even... It's, you know, it's kind of lazy mass shooting.
Yeah, well, the dude's stated goal in this game isn't to commit genocide.
That's the point. Yeah, no, in this it's more...
Yeah, whereas
it's
Hatred,
a cleansing.
Man.
It's a cleansing. It's, you know, it's people he thinks are evil in his warped brain.
Where it's not important, specifically set out to wanting to kill everybody.
Okay, genuine question about Hatred. Did you think at any point they thought Hatred Man, not important, was cool? Because he is billed as the antagonist, which is a name you give when you're trying to make something fucking hardcore sounding.
I don't know.
It's hard to read the intent of the Hatred developers.
I feel like there might have been... Like, there were probably multiple writers, and I think they might have had different... ideas.
Interpretations on what they were saying. Because at one point, you know, one of them came out and said, we just want to make a game that just throws the rules aside and it's just fun and you have to think about it. And that's the coward's answer to the game you're making.
Yeah.
That's the back down answer. But then there was also the next game they made was an entire game that was a turret segment. It was just... I don't even know if you call it it's not a light gun game because you use a cursor. It's not really a rail shooter because I think you're totally stationary. Where you're just gunning down ISIS members from a turret.
Interesting.
No one talks about that game. Not because I think just because no one gave a fuck. It's just the kid trying to be edgy again, and it's just by that point you're just wise to it. It's just Just don't give him any attention. The next game they made after that was a pseudo-historical Norse strategy game.
And I guarantee you most people don't even know they made games after Hatred.
No, that was the one bit of controversy that actually landed.
Outrage marketing, generally...
You get one.
You get one. Eventually people catch on to the fact that you have absolutely nothing to say. You're just as fucking lazy as the people who are
just
buying
a hack if you try and do it twice. There we go. Whereas I think Postal 2 got controversy again because it switched it up, whereas Postal 1 was grim and dark and just... I don't even know if I would use the word apathetic about it, because you're just detached and it's above and there's no music and all you're hearing now is just distant car sirens and a really bad birdsong. And then Postal 2 decided, make it first person, put you right in the midst of it, and make it a punk comedy. Let's see if this crashes.
Yeah. What if it jammed up because... Are you doing it again? Oh, okay. You're not lighting all of them on fire.
No,
maybe that jammed it up.
Okay. It crashed long after that, so I think
it was karma for doing that.
If this game operated on karma, do you think it would ever let me finish it? This would be unwinnable. Also, I got a question actually. This is on thing calling Postal 2 punk. What games do you consider punk?
That's an interesting question.
Punk is tricky, because punk is the idea it has to be intentionally ugly after a fashion.
Yeah.
It has to be, on some level, you look at it and you're made either uncomfortable, there's grime to it. And games are trickier to do with grime, because in gameplay terms, grime is jank, and jank is a hard sell. You have to have weirdos like me who like jank.
Would you... I mean, I haven't played it, but I guess I'll turn the question on you. How about Spec Ops: The Line?
On some level, I guess I would call that punk. Punk, here's the thing, I'm not an expert on punk, so I am the last person to ask. That's only my interpretation that... I mean, that's a game that is challenging people who are enjoying military shooters.
Yeah, that was a game, like, where, like, halfway down the line, it just kind of kicks you in the face for liking war shooters.
And I guess in a way that is yelling against the establishment,
yeah.
Which is punk.
It was very... I mean... It was very much, Spec Ops: Line, I will say, that's a game that's very much an example of how, no, satire and parody are not the same thing, and no, satire doesn't have to be funny. Satire isn't comedy. That's not,
no,
they're not equivalent
just has to
things.
Question. Satire.
Yeah, satire is a, like, indictment of some aspect of society. Satire is, satire is railing against something. Satire is the enemy of something. And that doesn't always involve being funny about it. Spec Ops: The Line was not funny about the fact that war shooters are really fucking... are genuinely kind of fucked up when you really think about it, and their place in society.
This level is hard. I've got 12 HP. I've got 12 hit points. Oh, is there hit points behind the shop, or did I already get them? Been such a frenzy of killing, I've forgotten where the pickups are at. I'm gonna check, because I think I've been back here and harvested the goodies. Worrisome. Now we don't have to worry about crashing, now we have to worry about the ultimate crash. Death.
Hey, Snake.
Yeah.
Would you say the kinesthetics of pissing in Postal 3 were, weaker than the kinesthetics of pissing?
Yes, they were. It's really limp. Fucking the kinesthetics of Postal 3 are... Every weapon but the M16s is awful to use. Postal 2, the game I like, has awkward as fuck weapon kinesthetics. But at least there's some feeling for most.
They're
actually, ironically,
punchy in Postal 2.
Actually, funnily enough, the M16 in Postal 2 feels like you're pissing on enemies.
I feel like the shotgun in Postal 2, at least.
That pops heads, but you have to get really close to use it. It's good kinesthetics on a weapon that's
also the sledgehammer popping heads is really...
Yeah.
But this is interesting because like you would say this is the least because like you would so this is the least interesting game to you in the series
to play.
But Postal 3 is the worst.
Yeah, but it's interesting. Actually, yeah, no, the worst. Yeah.
Yeah.
There's a dichotomy of my feelings on interesting versus bad.
Yeah.
Okay, there's a health pack up there. I just have to fight for it. Maybe I can.
So
maybe I can rock it.
So gun to your head, what would you rather play? This or Postal 3?
Weird answer. Postal 3.
Really?
Postal 3 elicits more emotions in me, negative or otherwise, and I would sooner be feeling negative emotions than no emotions.
But at least this is over quicker.
I don't think so. If I bad run Postal 3, I think I could have it in an hour and a half.
Really?
Maybe. If I just threw all... I mean, that game is also more likely to crash than this one, so... It's a mixed bag.
What was your temporary world record on Postal 2 again?
I think an hour 29. It wasn't good. It was... And it was getting an achievement, and it was also... Oh no, I mean, I can't remember the actual result, but it was... I only got the world record run for Postal because of my specific difficulty setup and intention, so it's one of those bullshit... Not even I would count it because it was just... Oh, it's only world record because I picked one of 15 or so difficulties. Who cares? Oh god, was that fire?
Check if you got any donations. No. So just as a reminder, There is a bid war that is ending today, the Power Stone bid war. So if you want to select which character Samurai Snake is going to play in Power Stone at the end of the day, click the donate button below the video feed or type !donate in the chat. You don't need to have a PayPal account. If you have a card, you can just put in that information. All of it goes towards a great cause, and we won't touch a single cent of it. It all goes towards Child's Play, which is a great charity that helps kids in hospitals ease their stay with toys and games. So definitely donate if you can.
I think I definitely realized that your health does refill between stages.
All right, nice. And if you just don't have any opinions on Power Stone, just make a runner's choice. Make a runner's choice. Snake will know. Snake's one of the five living Power Stone fans.
I'm the one who wants it to come out on the fucking Steam with online support. Also, I've been ducking rockets just to show it off.
Yeah.
It even just clips through the model.
Look, it's a rhythm game.
There we go. He's dead. He tried.
All right. You haven't missed much headbutt STG. This is just we're just playing regular old Postal 1.
You saw me shoot that woman to death. You've kind of been caught up on the whole stream.
Yeah.
Tragically.
You missed a crash.
Yeah.
So that happened.
Maybe I crashed for him.
Maybe.
Maybe I did. I didn't, but you know.
Crashed to give him more. You crashed to give Mr. Headbot STG more time to show up to the stream.
Also, I'm gonna complain about something I complained about in my video because I'm petty. Look at this corner. You can't walk around.
Yeah.
I mean, I know I'm on the outside, but if you're on the outside, you can't. I'm on the inside. If you're on the outside, you can't walk around that corner. The level just ends. It's also just weird how the perspective does just shift between stages in this. It works. There we go. Can't do it. Because now this is more upright than the previous stage. And it's kind of jarring with these models. Actually, it's funny. Redux improves on everything, but it also weakens the one thing that I really like in this, which is I like the level art. I like how grimy and ugly it looks. And I mean ugly in in an intentional way, and just... This is not a nice place to be. Don't run towards me, that's my strategy.
Hey, don't do that.
You can't do that. Also, I don't know if I can chuck a grenade over this box. Let me see. No, you can't. What a fucking box. This is such a situation for grenades that you're just not allowed to use because of how it treats walls. Maybe I can get a fire up in here, though. No. Okay. Now's not the time for experimentation.
No. Not.
Nah. Now's the time for, approved strategies. I've got no health again. I'm dead. Fuck.
Oh, no.
The bridge is terrifying. Alright, we'll get there.
I feel like this is a slightly different camera angle than we had. Yeah. This is way more top-down, more bird's eye.
Let's go up there and just get rid of this guy.
So ducking under rockets, like, how consistent would you say it is? How easy is it?
It's super easy, because you can hold it down, so it's not even a timing thing. It's just, you see it coming and you press the button. I think it's even it's not even the wind-up animation, it's just the moment you've pressed it, you are safe.
Right. But they can come from off-screen,
Oh,
right?
yeah. Oh, yeah.
Yeah. So they can catch you by surprise.
Here's kind of my real chief complaint with Postal, and this may sound like John's, and I promise insofar as I can, I'm just being honest with my feelings on this game, that it's really bad just in the fact that I have never worked out if I should play cautiously or just run in. I seem to die equally either way.
Yeah.
Because I can just
At least
run
Hatred makes it clear. At least Hatred makes it clear that you should not be rushing in.
Yeah, no, it says on the loading screen, hey, you're not a hero, just play underhanded, win. Also just grenades, that. Also, I mean, it also makes it a lot easier to funnel enemies in that, just because they tend to die a lot faster and actually react to getting hit. These guys don't react much. They'll shoot through you if they so choose. He was shooting at me even though he was getting riddled with SMG fire. And SMG fire may be weak, but, you know.
Maybe everybody in the Postal universe is numb to pain.
You know, it would explain. They're probably numb to a lot of things.
So, yeah, interesting. Here's a look at the world of Postal before the apocalypse happens.
So, there's multiple apocalypses. Apocalypses? Apocalypsi?
Apocalypses.
Apocalypses. I'm taking a lot of damage.
There's...
I'm just gonna run it. I'm just gonna run it.
Isn't it just the one in Postal 2?
Postal 2 ends with the apocalypse. Everyone goes insane with a hate plague, funnily enough, which is what this guy is killing people over.
Yeah, it was what this guy thought was happening.
Yeah. How fucking right he was. He was just out of time. Alright, I'm doing a bit better just playing like a moron, so I guess I'll stay that course for a little bit.
Yeah, well there you go.
There we go. Play like an
How many times has Rick Hunter blessed us with his voice?
Postal 1, Postal 2, Apocalypse Weekend, Paradise Lost, and not funnily enough, Postal 3, where they replaced him with Corey Cruz.
Although Corey Cruz did come back.
He did come back. There were two Postal... One of the funniest things, actually... One thing I do actually find funny was how they treated the fact that actually Corey Cruz is a Postal dude in his head.
Yeah, and he's the more outright heroic version of the character.
I can't remember, actually.
Oh, that's what you said in your
did?
review.
Okay, that was it. It's been a while. I've only played through Paradise Lost twice. Yeah, I do forget my own opinions. I'm a fickle person who changes very often.
Hey, Snake, describe the plot of I Am Alive.
Man in the apocalypse wants to find his family. I'm dead again. Fuck. This is a hard stage. It's hard on our record.
Right after bringing up I Am Alive, there you go.
How ironic.
I Am Just Barely Alive is one of your best video titles, I will say.
It changes my format for once. I do
it was like
for dying,
your
by the
third
way.
video, wasn't it? So you didn't really have a format.
No, and also that was when I just called them reviews instead of having a series name.
Yeah.
Maybe I should change to the shotgun, even though I find it really awkward. Maybe it'll do it. I'll try it out. If I'm failing anyway, I may as well fail on new terms. This is kind of... I'm taking a lot more damage because it forces you to stand still as you shoot, which ain't good. I've already on really low health again. Okay. I'm gonna go back, get some health, figure things out. And I think
how do you get health in this game? Is it just
pickups? There are pickups, yeah.
Yeah.
I don't think I have to kill any of these, because I don't think any of these people are hostile, so they don't count. I'm just wasting... That's just... if you're feeling saucy.
This game does kind of count on... I think you complained about this. There's a lot of just, like, endless enemy holes that they pour out of.
They pour out of them. You have to approach them from one of... basically, near enough all times... There are some stages that are exceptions where you have you have multiple approaches and they are a bit easier. This stage exemplifies the worst of Postal by it's a bridge. You have one direction and they are in formation, and I can't throw grenades over boxes. So... oh
yeah, there's no arc.
There's no arc. It's just a straight line, which kind of defeats the purpose of a grenade. I think I can throw over those, let's see. Please kill them. I'm terrified right now.
Oh man, I saw that guy almost running towards you.
He went for it. He was feeling it.
It's a good thing their pathfinding isn't the best.
Also, there is a notable delay. I have to hit the weapon swap button multiple times. It is a sticky ass button.
Yeah.
Like, that's why I just don't like using grenades in this game very much, because this isn't a game this is a game where you can occasionally sit back and think about how you're going to approach things, but the moment, you know, every plan survives until you get punched in the face. That's when everything goes out of the window. That's when You run out and you just, I'm gonna throw a grenade. I'm gonna be so clever. And by the time you run out and throw a grenade, they've already opened fire on you. They've already said, hey, fuck you, buddy. I ain't waiting. Oh, that guy was clever. He dodged me.
The day before developers figured out that we should really just always make grenades just a hotkey.
Which it is in Redux. It's one of the smartest changes in Redux. The grenades, that's just beck and call.
That's one of the few, like, straight-up improvements Fallout 4 made on all the other Fallout games was, like, throwable weapons are now, like, a hotkey. Grenades and shit. Which, I mean, of course, you could always mod 3 in New Vegas to do that, but, God. Manually equipping a grenade to throw.
65
Who would do this?
Of 80%. Okay. Just gotta be a little bit careful. Just gotta be...
Be a sneaky boy.
Be a coward. Coward it out. Live your life
demon
the
in your head
way.
Would encourages. You'd think the demon in your head would, you know, say, hey.
Get on with it.
Go get in there.
Hit.
Oh, gosh.
The moment I see 85%, I am mashing the key to get out. Cut my losses.
Kenshi.
Alright. Maybe I'm playing a bit stupid. Maybe
I've hit my quota.
I'm out. And the police will let you go. It's like, oh, he's done, guys. Oh, don't run at me when I'm firing rockets. Don't be a hero. 81%. Hey, you're a percent. 83%. Huh, that guy was a member of the 2%.
Thought you said the moment you got it, you'd be going.
I'm on 83 of 85.
Oh, I thought it said 80.
That guy ran into a tree, and he's invisible. 86, I'm out, bye.
Nice. We lived.
We did
We
it.
lived, bitch.
We're in the mine. Also, that was like one of the few stages that had proper stage continuity. I think you could see the mine as you were approaching it.
Nice.
Continuity will get thrown out the window if we do get to Super Postal.
Yeah. Well, you start to see the beginnings of the more comedic stylings in the expansions, right?
Yeah, Postal, that's the most interesting thing about them, is the, not Super Postal, I can't remember what the
Special Delivery?
Yeah, Special Delivery. That one has stages that are more bright and cheery, and, I mean, not all the time, but it has a couple that have very, very bright color schemes, and it begins with a quip. And it feels very strangely ahead of its time in that, oh, we're just, okay, we've figured out we're changing course for the next game. Dreariness ain't gonna land twice. I'm not sure if it landed once. Like, I mean, Running with Scissors is so bizarre in the fact that it's a company that has survived since the 90s on the back of this ultra niche series that has sold on controversy and cult appeal. You know, it went over 10 years between proper releases, if you think about it, and it had a movie adaptation by Bol, who, by the way, follows me on Twitter. Which happened recently. It was very weird. He's not retweeted anything I've done. I don't know if he's seen anything I've actually made, but he follows me on Twitter, so... I know he's a big fan of Shammy. I know he's tweeted, I like the Owl Man, and that caused Shammy to have a fucking breakdown.
Have you, seen the Postal movie?
I have. I watched it years ago with, Sweden Goth, before we did our Let's Play of that.
Oh, how's the,
How's the dick?
How does the guy do the voice? How's the voice?
I can't even remember the guy's voice, but I do remember he appeared in Postal Paradise Lost. Whoever played him, could you please look that up for me? Because I'm terrible with actor names. I never remember them. It's one of my big weaknesses.
You want me to look up the actor?
The actor who played Postal Dude in the movie.
Yes, of course.
I flubbed that shot totally. Yeah, this is one of those corners. I wanna... Yep. Okay, I made that mistake more than once. This is a multi-path stage. Fuck it. I'm just gonna go in.
Zach Ward.
Zach Ward. Child actor, Zach Ward. There we go. Finally got it. Yeah, run to them. Run to them. No.
Oh no.
He was so close, yet so far. Zach Ward was an optional boss fight in Postal Paradise Lost.
Interesting.
It was actually it's funny, it's one of those optional bosses where, so Postal 2 and Paradise Lost, we mentioned, they have pacifist runs. You can beat the entire game. You never actually have to kill a single living being, which in stark contrast to this, yeah. But you have to, they get inventive in Paradise Lost with how boring the extra objectives are to avoid killing people.
There's you have to listen to him sing a really unfunny parody.
Yeah, you have to listen to him sing early 2000s pop parodies with butchered lyrics sang, I don't know if it's intentionally off-key or not. I'll give Rick Hunter the benefit of the doubt and say he was being intentionally off-key. But yeah.
Yeah.
I mean, I also made a video where I read an article on the guy who designed the Postal dude and what he wanted the Postal dude to represent and mean. And Rick Hunter left a comment on my YouTube saying, "Mate, this is a bunch of shit. I was never told this." Had this long-ass video just like explaining the Postal dude and his pop cultural significance, what the writer's intentions were, and what he wanted to get across. Voice actor turns up. I never knew any of that. That's bullshit.
Nice.
It's got a fucking interview with the guy who designed it.
Yeah. A few people, like Running with Sisters has seen your videos.
For a time, I might have been replaced with Civvy at this point. I wouldn't be surprised, but for a time, my Postal Free review was the first thing on their media page for the Postal Free video section. the first thing, Running with Scissors hates that game so much. The introduction to it on their website is me saying it's shit.
Yeah.
I think that's
it's wonderful.
Oh god. I got naded.
Well, you know who shouldn't be... Well, thank you, Hydration Bot. I do have water. You know what that reminds me of? Speaking of staying healthy, kids in hospitals usually, they usually have like a pretty, not fun time there. They're just like waiting on operations, and that's not good. So Child's Play Charity, what they do is they get toys and games, and they bring them to those kids to help ease their stay and ease their mind. You can donate to this charity by clicking the donate button below the video title, or by bringing up !donate in chat. Every single bit of it goes to that great cause, and we won't touch a cent of it. And be sure to leave a message in your donation, a message when you make your donation, so that I can read it out, and you can maybe put it towards any of the incentives that you can find on the schedule by filing it. You will find via the tiny URL link in the title, or by typing !schedule in chat.
I don't know why I've been reminded. I feel it's Postal and Toilet Humor has reminded me. Well, I had more hospital visits as a kid than these two, but these two are amusing at my expense, and that's very in the Postal spirit. One of them was, I was going down a slide. I actually have zero memory of this event, but I fell off, and it took a chunk of my fucking hair out. My hair got caught as I fell off a fucking slide. And that's less funny. The second one was, I fell over a laundry basket and smashed my head open on a toilet seat.
Oof.
I was in hospital for a bit after that. I have zero recollection of that as well, actually. I had a lot of head injuries as a kid, now I think about it.
I used to have my older sister. I was in the hospital as a kid. My older sister would always say, "Hey," because we slept on a bunk bed, and she would always go, "Hey, jump down, I'll catch you." And we did that like every morning. But usually it was from a middle rung of the bunk bed, so it was like really easy. And then one morning I decided to jump from the top rung.
One day you were feeling daring.
Yeah, and I overshot completely, and yeah. Had to get stitches in my forehead. So, yeah. Games would have been nice.
Games would have been good.
I don't think Child's Play was a thing back then.
There you are.
Sorry you missed Gunstar Heroes, Buckeye. But you can catch the VOD on the HFC Retrothon YouTube.
Yeah.
Went pretty well.
The shame of it is I still have a scar from that, and I can never tell people because it's not a cool scar. It's not a cool scar. It's not a cool scar when it's I brained myself on a toilet seat.
You're not gonna get any good stories out of that.
No, you get none. And the other one, falling off a slide, that's just more typical childhood shit. Taking a clump of hair out, I think I still... That's why I keep my head somewhat long, because that shit didn't fucking grow. I was like, ooh. Wasn't good. Not a good spot for an injury. You know, I say that as if there are good spots for an injury, but... It's give and take.
Yeah.
91
give
of...
and take.
Also, there's
I mean, technically, if you want to be technical, which...
a scar across the eye
whenever you're working out, you're are
scarring.
technically
You're creating scar tissue, yeah.
Yeah. You're injuring your muscles so that they can grow back stronger. So there you go.
Pain makes a person.
Yeah, pain is gain.
Yeah. I had that tattooed on my face when I was 12.
Really?
No.
Oh.
That would have been less cool than that would have been less cool than braining myself on a toilet seat.
I was almost like, oh wow, I didn't know this about you. Oh. Well, now you're just not very interesting anymore. I didn't know you could lie to me like that, Snake.
Alright, instead if someone donates 1,000, I will get pain makes a person tattooed on my forehead.
I thought we had a friendship based on trust. And you just destroyed it.
You can trust me to lie to you.
I guess. It's a fair compromise.
The AI in this game ain't great.
Have you ever thought about getting an actual tattoo?
A lot. Here's the thing. I said it earlier with being fickle, and I know that about myself. I know that anything I would pick, I would wish I had picked something else. Within a month,
if you got a tattoo, would it be like a cool aesthetic thing, or would it be a funny joke?
I would go for cool aesthetic. Despite what happened on stream yesterday with me being drunk and making the same joke over and over again, I hate making the same joke over and over again unless it's annoying someone. And that, I mean, granted, that would annoy me, but getting a joke tattoo, that's just, it would have to be really funny. And that's self-defeating, because if you're always going to laugh at it, I wouldn't want that on my body at all times.
You don't want everyone laughing at you?
I was thinking about me. I wouldn't want to just think about my tattoo, which is on me at all times, and laugh.
You should get all the video essay boys together in one meetup and just take a picture. We demand to be taken seriously.
I mean, they're meeting at Shrekfest in Wisconsin. In
they
September.
are?
Yeah.
Oh, boy.
I mean, I don't know if I'm going, because... Here's the thing about that. That would be my first visit to America, to go to Shrekfest in Wisconsin. And I have to think about that.
Instead of visiting your friends.
Yeah, instead of visiting my friends, just me and a bunch of internet fuckos are going to Wisconsin to either die or make a very important point.
A bunch of internet intellectuals. Also, Flame wants you to know, with regards to your little comment back there about the tattoo incentives, we've had $1,000 donations before.
It's fine. If it happens, I'll just claim I was being ironic and back down.
Okay.
I'm a big coward, Flame, who has absolutely no follow-through. You saw how quickly I was like, yeah, let's do Redux if this crashes again. I will take the easy path, even if people call me a coward. Once you admit you're a coward, you're actually unstoppable.
Yeah, like, if someone calls you out on something, you just say, yeah. There's almost never anything they can do about it.
There's no comebacks, it's just, yeah, I did
that. Yeah, you saw that last night, like, Snake, tried to say, hey, can we have an argument about retro? And I said no. And when he said, that sounds a bit totalitarian, I just said yes.
I can't do anything. If he's not going to take that as an insult, I've got nothing to work with. It's so fucked up.
It's like those just say yes to scammers. Just say okay videos. Just say okay to scammers.
Fuck my shit up.
Oh, yeah.
Oh shit. I'm playing bad. I've done a bad.
Yeah, they're just argumentative tips, or just like tips about internet dick waving, more like words that will instantly end any like arguments or criticisms. Just admitting to something, saying no it isn't, and also just the words "it's fine."
Yeah.
You will never falter if you stick to those.
I feel like lately, in some circles, it has just become, yeah, but that seems subjective. One that's been getting popular lately in some circles is, that's brave of you. Because that's a good one, because that just turns it back on the person, but also completely doesn't acknowledge the argument and reverses it back.
you might have noticed, but I've been particularly fond of just, it's fine.
Yeah, no, it's fine is good.
Yeah.
It's fine is... Okay, so I recently got really back into watching Daniel from SL, those troll videos, and I feel like I had a crash course on how to fucking be a prick. Because griefing videos, for the most part, suck, because it's people being loud and yelling. Daniel makes people their own worst enemy by being affable and nice and calm and just playing along with them. He doesn't resist, he lets them bounce back at themselves. And that's the way to be. But it also just like, is being a coward. But being a coward is powerful.
But like, the thing is, like, that's like, people on the internet have forgotten that, you know, the point of a prank is that a prank is supposed to be, like, you're exposing, like, somebody, like, a good prank is, like, you're getting someone to, like, say something or believe something that they really shouldn't believe or say. Like, you know, so, like, when someone does a prank where it's, like, getting someone to believe something that's entirely, that is entirely plausible and obvious, that's not a prank. You're not exposing you're not exposing a fault in someone's logic, or, you know, showing them as, not as smart as they perhaps like to think themselves to be. You're just getting someone to believe something that is entirely 100% plausible and believable, and that's not a prank.
Meanwhile, on Postal, it's just, I'm pranking all of these people.
This is the murder prank.
It's just a prank, bro.
Murdering them.
The ultimate joke.
Snake, I'm just gonna say...
In a way, that is Postal too. The ultimate... It does now? That line of thought, actually. I started that line of thought and immediately lost it, so go ahead.
I'm just gonna say, I think... you could make a solid British Joker in a British Batman story.
Thank you.
The ultimate joke. just very, like, dry and upset.
I'm trying... You know what's weird? Ever since I started Ardna, I've gotten worse at English slang. Now it's just whenever I'm writing an Ardna script, I'm just pulling up resources. Whereas before, the first year was just, I just had a bunch of words, but now I need to get more obscure with my terminology, and I've forgotten the fundamentals.
Have you made any of them up? Are all of is everything real slang?
Mostly. I think there's some bastardizations of real slang. Like, you know, the joke, you know, these lads telling porkies that lads like their pies. That's just a bastardization of slang that exists.
I don't understand what that means.
Well, pork pies is lies. It's rhyming slang for lies, and the joke there is, you know, these people saying their I'm explaining a joke. I would make a bad joker, actually.
Oh,
I'm thinking of that comic panel. And I'm also, it'll be very boring if I explained it. Just, you can watch Hard Nut and decide for yourself.
Look up
Objectivity. Because I don't think anyone cares about me explaining a joke they probably haven't heard. Oh, 85%. Nice.
Nice.
The farm. This is one of those weird things. What I'm about to do right now gets a callback in Paradise Lost. Which is just...
Oh.
Yeah, just setting birds on fire.
Yeah, how come Ardnut hasn't said it's just a bit of banter?
I'll say, you know, that's an obvious one. I gotta save it for when the tank's running dry.
It's just a bit of...
It's just bants. It's just bants.
Yeah, there's a video essay for you. Everything's just bants.
That's good. The next one I planned was pacifism doesn't work. I delayed that after some recent news events made me think that a video about pacifism not working would be in poor taste.
Damn.
Yeah.
Cowardice.
We're all victims of the times. Just like Metal Gear Solid 3 said.
Damn.
Makes you think.
It really does make you think. How come you didn't want to play OG Metal Gear for this marathon, Snake?
I just didn't.
Okay.
Yeah. That wasn't even me trying to dodge the argument. That's my most general reason is, just didn't feel like it.
OG Metal Gear would have been interesting. Although, have you actually played OG Metal Gear?
That's another thing I haven't. I'm one of those Metal Gear. I'm a poser of the Metal Gear fan of, you know, oh yeah, I like everything after Solid.
Damn. Damn.
You know, I'm one of those basic bitches that's like, yeah, actually Metal Gear Solid 2 is really good. Because it is.
Oh, hi. Hi, Pickle. Someone from a server through the Killing Experience Discord server, once again making a cameo appearance in chat.
After the takeover last night.
Yeah, there was a full takeover from just that Discord server showing up. We have 46 people. That's what we want. All right, so I might as well remind everybody. We're here to raise money for the Child's Play charity. They're a great charity that gives toys and games to kids who are stuck in hospitals. You can donate to them by clicking the donate button below the video feed, the big thing that says donate, or you can bring a link up in chat by typing !donate in chat. There are incentives you can put your money towards. You can look at that by checking the public schedule, by following the tiny URL link in the title of the Twitch stream, or by typing !schedule in chat. There's a bid war going on that's going to end after Monkey Island, which is after this game. To select the character being played in Power Stone 1. Currently, only Wang Tang and Ryoma have their names thrown into the ring with $1 each. And then there's also a bid war to select the character after Mario for Super Smash Bros. 64. Currently, only Ness and Captain Falcon have their names in the ring, $5 and $7 each, respectively. And then Sonic 3 and Knuckles, there's character selection bid war for that. Knuckles is in the lead with $174. Then Tails with $145, and Sonic very much bringing up the rear, only $12 to his name. And then, of course, there are the two remaining fixed $100 incentive goals, which is Doom's Russian Overkill Showcase. That's on the last day. Volk will show off the Russian Overkill, which is an amazing mod for OG Doom. Currently, there's $24.56 raised for that incentive out of 100. And then on the last game of the last day, Power Stone 2's Adventure Mode will be shown off if $100 is raised towards that. So there's a lot to look forward to. We have $1,079.69 raised total so far for the marathon.
I totally forgot there were mines.
Actually, apparently there might be a new one. If chat is saying anything. Oh, wow. We need more donations for Power Stone because that's happening on stream today. So this is here's a couple dollars from Spar for Ryoma. All right, that's $2 from Spar. or Ryoma. Which means Ryoma is now in the lead with $3.
Now we gotta get Wang Tang back in the lead.
Yeah. Well, you can donate after this stream is done. Yeah. Put your money where your mouth is. Put your money where your Wang Tang is.
I wouldn't be able to talk. I'd make a really bad co-host. I mean, I already make a really bad co-host, but I'd be even worse if I couldn't talk.
Damn.
Actually, I don't know.
Do you have money on your desk right now?
Yeah?
Put it on your mouth.
Give me a moment.
Oh god, no.
You know, you shouldn't put money where your mouth is. Just, as a hygiene tip, that saying is bullshit.
Yeah. I mean, you don't know where those notes have been. Even worse if it's coins.
God, yeah, no, I just looked and it's mostly pound coins and 20p coins.
Do they have wear and tear on them?
They're mostly shiny.
Alright.
We tossed out all our £1 coins, you know, recently, and we now have a new £1 coin. So that's
Why did you toss out
modern
your
grime. I can't remember the reason. I don't keep up to date with these things. They just,
Alright.
I mean, all the old ones are outdated. They no longer count anymore.
Wow.
They're no longer legal tender.
Oh no. You don't got your legal tendies
Oh, I can
anymore.
go.
Sad.
We're in the ghetto. The old £1 are easy as fuck to fake. There we go.
Oh, damn. Well, there's a reason. I wonder why Flame knows that. I think we might have a counterfeiter in chat.
It's fine. After the court stuff I said last night, we're all going to prison.
No, you said it was legal.
I was
you
also
were drunk.
yeah. It's legal if you're drunk when you say it.
Yeah, it's fine. The courts don't care.
I can't talk about it now because I'm sober.
Did the judge have a funny hat?
No, I don't think he was wearing the wig.
Did he have a funny wig?
He wasn't wearing the wig.
Why?
Oh wait, no, that's illegal. I can't reveal that. That's confidential, actually.
Oh, okay.
Status of the hat.
Status of the wig, yeah. It's a good thing you stopped yourself there.
Yeah, it's a good thing I stopped myself after I gave an answer. Oh god, that guy. The projectiles are so small in this game. I feel very lucky that I can spot them at all.
The wig was what the guy stole, TBH. Piecing the case together. Yeah, Snake. Just keep talking.
You gonna start?
Who knows what state secrets he'll release if you just keep talking.
I mean, you know, for $100 incentive bonus, I'll commit treason. I'll reveal some state secrets.
For $100, Snake will perjure himself live on stream.
Oh, good. Okay.
You know what's sad? I don't think I can think of like a good marathon theme that would allow for Boiling Point Road to Hell to be played.
The Jankathon. Playing Boiling Point, attempting to complete that live on stream. I've seen a speedrun of it, it's fascinating, but for me it would be I mean, here's the thing, I never ended up beating Boiling Point legitimately. The final...
You cheated, yeah.
I cheated, I had to cheat for the... Well, I probably didn't have to. I probably could have eventually got it, but just for the time investment of doing so, I was like, I'm just gonna cheat.
And it's interesting that you didn't cheat on White Gold, which was a worse game.
But the ending was easier.
Oh, there you go.
I mean, the ending of Boiling Point, I had a shitty assault rifle, no ammo, barely any health. My character was so immune to drugs that he was barely healing. In White Gold, that game's easier to begin with, even on hard.
Yeah.
And my character was on coke and bunny hopping at the speed of light to the finale.
So do you think if you had been like commenters have said, if you had like been eating food during Boiling Point more often for heals instead of the syringes?
It's funny actually, because I made such a point of the syringe system in Boiling Point is hands down one of the most interesting, well thought out health systems for an open world game I have ever seen. But then, I mean, the food items are heavier, so there is some balancing, but yeah, if you're going around in a car...
Yeah, since Boiling Point is kind of an obscure game, for what we're talking about, the Boiling Point healing system in Boiling Point, you have syringes that heal you up, but they get less effective the more you use them.
Your character builds up a tolerance, and you eventually have to go to a doctor to get your tolerance reset, which means you know, that is a game about constant money management and keeping stress on the player, and that system is just every time you heal, your capacity to heal gets worse. And I find that so fascinating for a game that's, you know, it's very item-based, that you also have to consider the town's locations and go and fix yourself up. And if that kind of accounting seems interesting to you, I'm not sure if it is to a lot of people, I find that kind of stress a very interesting little bit of extra work the player has to go through and consider. And yeah, it's just a really interesting system for that kind of game where it makes you want to feel the environment is threatening and dangerous, even though you're technically in civilization. I've been watching a lot of Noah Caldwell-Gervais recently, and I don't know if that's getting into my way of thinking about games. You know, Noah Caldwell-Gervais, he made a video that was deeply critical of the Postal series. He said the worst in it was very negative, because it's just encourages being an arsehole, which, I don't know. I've been playing games my whole life, and, I mean, yeah, I am a dipshit, but I haven't caused much harm.
Hey, dipshit means you're stupid, not an asshole.
So would you argue with that?
I mean, no, but...
Yeah, I mean, there you go.
I'm saying you have to add qualifiers to that.
Fair enough. To me, dipshit is like bastard idiot.
Like, maybe fucking dipshit would be better.
Maybe.
Because that implies a little more bite, a little more disdain, as opposed to, oh, this fucking guy.
Yeah. Also, the church is just north of me, and it's got a turret outside.
What? Really?
Yeah.
Oh, in-game.
Yeah.
I thought you were talking about I genuinely, for some reason, thought you were talking about the English church. It's like, wait.
The church.
How bad has it gotten?
Very ominous sense of me, just especially because I use the qualifier north. The church to the north. I'm actually using this stream as a coded message to my conspirators in bringing down the Church of England. Please don't let anyone know.
I won't, don't worry.
The city. I like this loading screen, by the way. This, you know, makes it hard to read some of this. But, you know, I like the art here. Let's go to the city.
Since I don't have audio, are those screens voiced?
Yeah, there's, wailing and distortion and shit.
But the lines themselves, though? You have to read them, or are they read out?
They're not voiced, they're not voiced. You don't got the dude, giving his recital, or the demon giving his recital, sorry. Gotta remember that distinction. Rick Hunter is the dude to me, and then go back to this game and he's not the dude. He's Demon Dude. It's actually going back
Which is interesting, given that his son does eventually have to do things with an actual demon.
And he has another voice in his head that isn't a demon, but is him, but it's a different actor.
And so, the dude in this game, he has a demon in his head saying things. His son has that. He has a son eventually. His son grows up to have that demon voice, but his son isn't a demon. His son eventually gets another version of himself in his head, and eventually has to confront an actual demon that isn't the demon that was in his head, but is a real demon that physically appears in the world.
Was Postal Dude cucked by a demon?
No. I mean, that was just a divorce and remarry.
Fair enough. I mean, my brain was going along this weird JoJo argument of, is Giorno Jonathan or Dio's kid? And the answer is kind of both, but personality comes from the balls. And whose balls were they?
I don't know.
Makes you think.
Yeah. Personality is stored in the balls.
I was going to go back to a question I had earlier on, because I don't have a definitive answer to this, and hey, that makes it a better question. Do you think that for a game becomes more art? It's a fucking shit-ass term, more art, if it's less fun? Or do you think that can be in balance?
What? I mean...
Like, the idea of a game being intentionally awkward or unfun to make a point about something.
Yeah, that's valid as long as you have, like, a point to make.
Yeah, I'm not sure you...
Like, if you're like Spec Ops, yeah, that game had a reason to not be fun. Or Silent Hill 2 has a reason to not be fun. You know, games don't have to be fun to be good.
No.
It's just that, you know... If you're using, if you're using being unenjoyable
as an excuse,
yeah.
I guess it comes down to
the difference between not being fun and not being engrossing or enjoyable.
Yeah,
there are multiple ways to engage people, and fun is just one of them.
And you know, it's kind of the thing is also say it doesn't necessarily contradict the other. It's a weird example, but it's been on my brain recently, but fucking Yakuza has explorations of family dynamics and how people view themselves and honor, and whether a person being too honorable can fuck them over, or being too stoic and stubborn can fuck you over. And it's still a fun-ass game where you pull people's teeth out with pliers and throw them into rivers. And ride bikes into people's crotches.
It's kind of like how RoboCop is about, you know, that's a movie about, like, existentialism and what it truly means to be a man, and, like, about tons, and it's also, like, a look at the idea of masculinity in general, and, like, a bunch of future cyberpunk dystopian shit, and it's still a balls-to-the-walls action movie, so...
Yeah, and, like, Starship Troopers.
You can do both.
Starship Troopers is a pastiche on the military. Pastiche, I'm not sure if that's the right word. But, you know... about honoring the military, all that, how dangerous that can go, and living in this horrible military state, and then fucking cool-ass gun battle scenes with fucking monsters everywhere and shit.
Yeah, you can be fun and have a point. It's possible.
Sugar makes the medicine go down.
Yep.
Devil May Cry 5 is a deep treatise on the idea of power. And how forsaking yourself and your humanity for power is a futile act. And I'm not joking, actually.
Okay.
Even though I said that in a joking kind of tone, where I was elongating everything. I saw a really bad article about the other day about the MC5, and that just led to me doing that, and I'm not going to mention the article any of on that, because, I don't know. It was a well-intentioned article, but just... you know.
Hey.
Yeah.
Speaking of DMC5.
Speaking of DMC5.
The Nostalgia Critic had a video. This
is already off to a bad start, Neo.
Came out last night. The Nostalgia Critic is sponsored by Devil May Cry 5.
Fucking wild. Yeah.
Like he had a sponsorship, an ad spot for Devil May Cry 5, the game, on specifically for Xbox One. I don't know how he got that brand deal. I don't know why he took that brand deal.
I'm trying to think of a joke about that, but I'm coming up dry. The joke is just in itself.
This is just the Nostalgia Critic did an ad spot for Devil May Cry 5.
By the way, I didn't notice, but I've had the flamethrower and the auto shotty for several stages. The game has actually been on easy mode for several stages, and I didn't notice.
Oh boy!
When did I get these? Look how easy the game is now. I just gotta puff them.
Awesome. Yeah. So yeah. The flamethrower in this game is actually really good.
It's really fuel inefficient, but the moment it even slightly touches someone, they're dead. So you just gotta tap.
Yeah. Gotta puff.
Just got a little puff. Give them a little poof and they're gone.
Whereas the flamethrower in Hatred is absolutely useless.
God, I don't even remember how it feels, but yeah, I think I had and I'm out. Also, so here's the thing, the shotgun you start with is just, I've been over it. It sucks. do a shot, you stop moving, and that's crippling. But then you get the auto shotgun, which is leagues better, and you can do this shit.
Just dancing around.
It guzzles ammo, but it's a fucking murder-ass gun. Yeah, there are guns that aren't murder-ass, I know.
Yeah.
How much fucking health did that thing have inside it? I'm going back to the safe gun for a bit. Let's just start rebuilding my ammo with little twedge.
Yeah, the SMG has infinite ammo.
Yeah, and it has infinite range, which was rebalanced in Redux to actually limit it a bit. Because in this, you can lame a lot of the game out, play it like this, where he's dead. But you get my point, is that AI doesn't trigger until you're in a certain distance, and getting shot don't do it.
Yeah. But the thing's a pea shooter, though, ain't it?
Oh yeah, it sucks. It's thoroughly dreadful, and you're meant to, you're meant to be using anything but it.
It's supposed to be your fallback.
Yeah.
If things go awry with your more dangerous weapons.
I consider it my travel gun when I actually remember I have better options. It's the gun that I use when I'm just moving between 2 points.
Also, Postal dude's run.
Oh
it's
yeah,
funny.
It's really funny. He's just so giddy. Look at that. I'm killing so many people. I've been so busy.
Kid in a candy store.
You want to know the best thing actually about Redux? It gives new weapon execution animations, and the one for the rocket launcher is just him hefting it over his shoulder and then just clonking the whole weight of it down on someone. And it's just goofy. It's just stupid looking. That's actually the weird thing about Redux tonally, is that... So, Postal has an expansion pack where it starts getting comedic. Then they remake the game, and it's kind of tonally what it was. Even though they clean the artwork up, which I dislike. Everything looks a lot more kind of washed up and cleaner, and that takes away from the grime and kind of punk angle of it a bit. It's still ugly. It's still intentionally trying to look disconcerting. But it loses some of that. It's when a lot of this it's a lot when hard rock gets covered by more pop bands and they clean out a lot of the guitar and shit. They make it a lot cleaner to listen to. It's that. It's that with a video game. That's one of my favorite lines in the game. I respect the defiant NPC. Stop shooting, you sick bastard, I'm already dead.
Oh, yeah.
That guy's fucking hardcore. That's going out, sassy. You ain't dead. Okay, I'm done. Don't shoot me.
Sorry, I'm leaving.
Complex. The military-industrial complex? Dante isn't a jackass, he's just woohoo pizza uncle. It's I mean, you gotta think about the fact... No, you don't gotta think about anything, actually. Who am I to tell you what to think?
Don't tell me anything.
Alright, I'll shut up. This is now a Postal ASMR stream.
How close are we to the last level?
I think decently close, actually. Do you want to pull up a level list? Because I can't...
Because I'm looking at this. 1022, let's see, from... the next level's blurb is, will say when it's done, let the god... And the level after that is... the final level's up next.
My word.
Because the level after that is the supermarket. In the listing.
I think after the last stream where I was always overestimate, you started trying to account for me.
Then you fucked me again.
I fucked you in the opposite direction.
So, looks like we're doing a special delivery and all that.
Yeah, I think we'll get both expansion packs in.
Nice.
That's interesting, because that's the most interesting part of the actual gameplay experience beyond the ending, which It's very strange, the ending, just to kind of... Not saying what it is for spoilers' sake, even though, I mean, I don't know how many people know it. It's probably the only memorable thing about it is the ending.
Yeah.
And it's saying something about violence. Did you ever... You know what Harvester is, right?
Yes.
Yeah.
I do.
The game that was actually a treatise on violence in interactive media, whereas this... I don't know if you'd call it subtle or just not actually really saying much at all.
Yeah.
There's a fine line. Subtle is what I call myself when people don't get it.
Subtle is a coward's term. Subtlety is a coward's
use
tool.
Subtext. I've known writers who use subtext, they're all cowards.
So since we're nearing the final level of the main game, I will remind everyone that you can donate to Child's Play by clicking the donate button below, or by bringing up !donate in chat. Every bit goes to a great charity that gives toys and games to kids who are stuck in the hospital. We have a bid war that's ending today that hasn't had much go towards it, so you can put money towards really any Power Stone character and they'll have a shot at being played at the end of the day. Currently it's just Ryoma and Wang Tang though, and Ryoma's in the lead. So if you want to make Snake here happy, donate money and put it towards Wang Tang.
Put it towards Wang Tang. Hi. Hatred guy also assaults some... Oh, that's the beer from last night. Still sitting on me.
Nice.
Oh boy. Yeah, Hatred guy also attacks a military base.
And he's much worse at it.
Oh no, he's terrible. He sucks.
He's not good at it.
Hands down, just... The tragedy of Hatred guy is he was a really bad serial killer, but canonically he was a really good mass murderer.
Yeah. Something interesting, because, like, I remember with that game, because, like, the whole thing, one of the whole things about that level is that there was just an endless, they did have, like, an endless source of health by just having, like, a building filled with civilians that you could nip off to execute, and they would just never run away.
Just overstocked. Yeah, well, that's the whole AI of Hatred, is this idea of making an AI that's not too annoying to kill. Of skewing it in the player's favor by making people stupider.
And giving civilians without guns no fucking sense of self-preservation.
Yeah, they don't run from the gun, like... Why did the Postal dude just say OJ? Actually, no, there's a lot... But 1997...
OJ Simpson?
Yeah, when was the OJ trial?
Well, the OJ trial wasn't in the...
I mean, when did all that come to light?
OJ Simpson. When did that happen?
Because it's not even a joke.
Yeah. That would have been in '94.
Oh, okay, so that would have been not timely for this game in 1997.
Although, well, there was a civil suit in '97.
Okay, so it was back on people's minds.
Yeah.
Just saying OJ is just orange juice.
Oh my! We've gotten... Ooh. Oh my god, we got a $50 donation from Unknown. Put this towards Wang Tang for Power Stone!
Yeah!
Wang Tang in the lead!
The unknown hero coming in.
I think Wang Tang's unlockable. I'm gonna have to tell Samurai Snake, hey, be sure you have Wang Tang unlocked.
No, Wang Tang's a base character in Power Stone.
Oh, okay. Okay, good.
Yeah.
Oh no, it's Kraken. I was thinking of Kraken.
Yeah.
Kraken's unlockable. So hell yeah, Wang.
Unlockable in Power Stone 1.
Yeah. So by the way, I'm just to let everybody know, the term retro refers to any game released before the year 2000, but there is an exception if you are part of the Power Stone series. Then you're allowed to be released in the year 2000, but only then. It's the official dictionary definition. Is before 2000 unless your name is Power Stone.
It's very interesting, Neo. It's very, very interesting.
Yeah.
I mean, I'm not against that ruling.
Yeah, yeah. And if I see... Also, I'm going to very quickly put in a chat filter to make sure no one can mention Dukem. No. If you want to drag me in chat for that, go ahead. But I'll be upset.
Only me and Neo are allowed to make each other upset.
Yeah, it's true.
Yeah, that's pretty much the way of it.
I made Snake very upset a while ago.
Yeah?
Via the medium of tabletop RPG.
I feel everyone was upset. Hey, hang on, you condemned us for talking about tabletop shenanigans.
Well, that's just because that was an actual question of scheduling that they asked live on camera instead of a funny joke.
Alright, fine. Well, do you want to elucidate what happened? Because no one's watching Tabletop Twats. No one's going for a 4-hour video to.
I don't want to elucidate what happened. I don't want
people to know
talk about that
the worst thing to ever happen in tabletop gaming happened.
Yeah, I'm not letting that.
Fault.
It was everyone's fault. But yeah, I'm not elucidating it. If you want to find out, go to Tabletop of Twats on YouTube.
Hey, I can end the stage. I've got
watch our Dungeon World game. Oh, nice.
Should we leave, or should we 100% for the finale? Actually, I don't
want
to risk it, I'm a coward. Actually, alright, fine, you said yeah. So I'll immediately uncoward my cowardice in a different direction. And I'm gonna play like a lame-o and just try and find the last few people. Because I don't think when I made my video I didn't 100% this level, because it's big and sprawling and people are in buildings, so you're just rubbing against doors.
And more people have weapons.
Also, the helicopter is an enemy, I forgot that. It's not doing very well.
That's a lot of fire.
Ground. Yeah.
Listen. If you feel at any point like you might die,
and just I'm out.
Yeah. If they get you in a tricky spot, just you can hit eject.
I'm gonna use these rockets. I ain't use these rockets. What? Don't use your corpse to block the rockets. I didn't give you permission. Alright. Luckily, this helicopter seems to be stymied by that light post far to the side of it. Because perspective's a bitch.
By the way, whoever made that $50 donation, I have an idea who it was from the way it was typed, but yeah, if you want to make yourself known in chat, please do. You got the Wang Tang hero needs to be known.
If you're repping Wang Tang, you're cool.
Yeah.
You shouldn't be unknown. You should be out there. It's the Wang Tang way.
It's the only way. It has to be this way.
Oh. That's a lot of fire.
What would you say is your favorite Metal Gear game, Snake?
3. The easy answer.
Where does Rising fit in?
Very high up. People don't give... I mean, people love Rising, but I don't think they give enough credit in just how actually good a Metal Gear story it is.
So I guess you'd probably have to disagree, because I know something interesting was, who was it? I think it was Yahtzee said, like, he felt it was a little too wacky for MGS.
I disagree. MGS has a lot of wackiness, even in it. It plays it up a bit, because it condenses a lot of Metal Gear's themes and then gives them a platinum spin, which, yeah, that is wacky. And Senator Armstrong is unapologetically absurd. He is just... He is solid as Snake, but bullshit.
Yeah, he is the source of my favorite Yahtzee joke, which was, he felt that Senator Armstrong was like if you were watching, like, a like if you were watching like a pretty intense, but you know, somewhat self-serious show, but
Yeah.
and then you accidentally sat on the remote and it switched to a brand new OVA of Dragon Ball Z, where there is a new movie villain, and he loudly espoused his right-wing views before doing body slams on everybody who disagreed with him.
I watched a critique of Metal Gear Solid 4 yesterday, which pivoted into talking about how Rising is a better character arc for Raiden than 4's was, and it's absolutely fucking true. That 4 is just the same plot as Metal Gear Solid 2, kind of, and then it says again, and then he'll live happily ever after. And it's like, but he didn't once. It's not really different. It's just now he has even more trauma than last time. Also 100%. Whereas Rising goes, no, this is fundamentally, he ain't recovering from what was done to him. The best he can serve is to make sure it doesn't happen to other people at this stage. Anyway, 100%. We can go on to the final stage, which isn't child-friendly. So, let's do it. You'll see it with a loading screen name. Jesus, just look at that. Just fucking look at that. Imagine being there and not knowing, like, you fucking what?
Yeah, this ending.
It does... There is something about it that is really lame, though. Which is,
What?
I'm not in control. You can even see the FPS is lower because this is a fucking FMV. Even the HUD is different. You're not in control. It's just instantly just run up and it ain't working.
This is a genuinely very interesting ending, though.
Yeah, because it tries to make it look like gameplay, but it isn't, and he can't actually shoot them, and it's just, you see that, and it gets you just there, just to the edge of your seat, just like, are you really doing this? Are you really? And then it's gameplay, and then he moves by himself, and it's just, it rips it all away so hard.
So yeah, this would have been somewhat of a controversial ending for the remake, so they changed it. But it's still a pretty wow ending.
Yeah.
For this game.
And yeah, that's the end of Postal Dude Senior.
Yep.
I think in all of this, it's also worth noting that, yeah, his name is Postal Dude. That's, when you see his ID, when he fills out forms, he is Mr. the Dude, or Mr. Dude. And yeah, it talks in Owners just about, you know, influence of media and what led him to do all this.
So yeah, we have an hour and a half left in Estimate, which means we can do both of the expansions.
You might want to give a warning to the next runner, though, that we massively overestimated the length and my ability, even though I crashed and replayed the opening stages again.
Alright, Flame will be back in time.
Okay.
We've got both expansions to go.
I mean, hey, if we're still thing, I'll pull up Redux and I'll show off a stage or two.
Nice. There you go. So yeah, even if he needs a little bit more time, we got that.
Yep. Alright, so, Special Delivery Super Postal. What do you want to do first? Should we just do it in descending?
Special Delivery.
Special Delivery, yeah, okay. So, immediately, I'm going to shut up, actually, because it opens with a joke.
What? You don't sell Postal?
He just opens with him saying, you don't sell Postal, and that's your flimsy excuse. It's basically just as much story as the last time.
Now that we have a much more overtly comedic tone.
Yeah, the stage is really bright. It's in a shop. It's in a shop that's got, you know, bright music playing. There's a lot more of a contrast.
Especially after that very dark, serious, artsy ending of the actual Postal game.
Maybe that is probably the best way to do it, is you end on such a low note, such a horrific... When you get like an expansion pack, it's like, they can't be darker than that, so they don't try to be. They just go, yeah. We can't swing for the fences like that again. We gotta here's
a question. You're an expert on Postal lore.
Yeah.
Is Special Delivery canon?
I don't know.
Like, is this Postal dude the senior still, or is this
maybe
his son?
maybe this is in between the other stages, an interquel? Maybe this is his rabid mind hallucinating?
Let's see, I'm gonna look.
You're gonna look at the canonicity of this expansion pack.
No, I'm gonna look at the dates here. No, yeah, this says 1998. The date was 1998, so this is after. This is definitely after the
Columbine
ending. Yeah.
I don't know why if you were reaching for Columbine, but it just took me a while to realize, like, oh, maybe I didn't know if that's what you were reaching for.
Columbine. No, I was saying this is canonically after in the story.
Oh. Yeah.
Yeah.
Also. Yeah.
No.
I was thinking in real world
Columbine,
terms, not
the Columbine massacre. No, Columbine happened in '99.
It was 99. Okay.
Yeah. Yeah. So now we have just a much more like brighter comedic tone here. Like it starts off with a joke. I don't know. Maybe it's all in his head. Maybe this is prison dreams.
Or maybe he just get out a year later and decided round
maybe he
2.
escaped. Yeah.
All you need to know is by the time Postal 2 rolls around, this guy is dead and in the ground in Arizona. I mean, that's assuming the corpse is there, you know, and not just a grave. But I think that's more thought about the Postal story than most would endeavor towards.
So, yeah, as a reminder, we're doing this all for the Child's Play charity. Great charity that gives games and toys to kids stuck in hospitals. You can donate via the donate button below the title or by bringing up !donate in chat. We unlock a new bonus game every $250. We are currently $150 away from the next one. No, $120 away from the next one. So with the next $120, we will officially be playing all the way to April 2nd. So definitely there's something to look forward to there. And of course, there is still all the bid wars going on. Wang Tang for Power Stone ending today has a solid, what is that, $48 lead on Ryoma, and everyone else has nothing. But of course, there's also the Sonic 3 and Knuckles bid war for character selection for that game. That'll be the first game played on Saturday, which means it's the next bid war to finish after Power Stone today. Currently, Knuckles is in the lead, $174. Tails in second place with $145. Sonic doesn't have a hope in hell with only $12 to his name, unless there's a really, really generous Sonic fan out there.
Who likes Sonic?
I don't.
Someone does, because then that will lead to more money, actually.
Yeah.
I'm
and of course, there's also the $200 fixed $100 incentives left. There's Doom, both on the last day. The first one is Doom. If there have been $24.56 raised for this incentive for Volk to show off the Russian Overkill mod, which is a really over-the-top, wacky mod for OG Doom. And then there's Power Stone 2's Adventure Mode, which is the last game on that day, for $100. Needs to be donated towards that. So yeah, there's a lot to donate towards, a lot to look forward to, and all of it goes to a great cause. How many people have you shot while I was doing that?
Well, I got shot to death. Now I've lost my OP weapons.
Well, that's really sad.
Nearing the end of the main, I was spending most stages on 150 to 200 health, because once you get the power weapons, this game isn't hard anymore. It's just when you have the shotgun and the SMG, it's a bit tricky. Because they suck so much. Also, I can throw grenades through these. Not handy.
So roughly how long should Special Delivery and Super Postal take?
I think they're 4 stages. I think this one is 4 stages. I think Super Postal is 2 or 3. They're not terribly long.
So you're thinking maybe like half hour or so?
Maybe. Let's say half an hour for safety.
Yeah, just have the Flame and Tom assume half hour.
Yeah. I'll play at a half-hour speed. Which hopefully involves me not dying, because my health just got savaged. That went from 60 to 47 or so in no time.
Damn.
Okay, yeah, this is one of those stages where I'm gonna coward it out. I'm gonna lame it out a little. Here's another funny thing, actually, that might be the case in this game as well, but I know it for Postal 2. I'm far less confident with this game than with Postal 2. A lot of people find Postal 2 to be really bullet spongy, but that's because it does this really awkward thing of upping damage both ways on higher difficulties.
Yeah, if you play on on the default difficulty, you would not recommend to play on the default difficulty.
I would recommend hard and up, because it doesn't actually make the game much harder. It just makes the combat punchier.
Are you in the habit of playing on hard by default?
Lately, more and more, yes.
I still like default to normal, because I just always feel like, oh well, that's probably the intended experience for a new player.
For most games I cover on the channel, I go normal for that reason. This is the most common experience. Like, I always note an exception when I'm playing on a higher difficulty for X reason, because, you know, with Watch Dogs 2, I beat Watch Dogs 1, I found it too easy, so I'm going to play this on the hardest difficulty to compare. Something like that. Whereas Metal Gear Rising, for instance, we talked about earlier, I played that on hard. I mean, Metal Gear Rising is an interesting case where that game, I feel, was made easier because it's accommodating people coming over from a stealth series. Okay, playing it safe, playing it lame. You know, actually, I finally sat down and, it's not retro, but I finally sat down and I beat Stalker this year.
Ooh, Call of
No, Shadow of Chernobyl, and I beat that vanilla, which I was advised against doing. Not entirely, it was more just, hey, there are quality of life mods, but don't get life changes, but I beat it on vanilla, and I beat it on the hardest difficulty because I was just told that the hardest difficulty is actually easier in a lot of respects, because it just means the damage is basically 1-to-1 both ways. And now you actually got your tack shooter.
I tried to play Stalker and just couldn't really wrap my head around it.
It's one of those things that's intimidating until you realize it's actually not that much to it. You shoot, you kill, you get a better gun. Some of the UI is,
because I felt the UI was confusing. I felt like I was just kind of dropped into it with like not much explanation. I think at the time my computer might not have been running it well. But yeah, Stalker Call of Pripyat, I tried playing it for like an hour, and like I just couldn't. I don't know. It's just something about it just wasn't clicking for me. I don't know. Everything just felt weird and off.
Here's the thing about it is I got the bad ending because the good ending path, unless there's something to know, just seems so obscure. It's just at some point a mini quest will be added to your PDA, and if you don't do it, you get the bad endings. It doesn't tell you. I mean, it kind of alerts you. It's just like, oh, mini quest, but you get a bunch of them anyway, and it's just. But this one makes or breaks, where it's just someone reveals, actually, this late game thing is full of shit, and you shouldn't believe them. But I didn't do that, and I got the bad ending, and I still haven't gone back and got. So when I say I beat Stalker, does it count if I got a bad ending? I don't know. I got an ending. I just missed a segment afterwards, and I'll go back at some point.
Remember to hydrate, Snake.
I got a big liter bottle of water.
Nice. See, let's just talk more about jank shit. Fucking.
I mean, yeah, this is jank. Sonic Adventure and Postal 2, I put those games down to my introduction and love of jank.
Yeah, Sonic Adventure. Ooh. That's a game I tried to play. That's another game I tried to play.
I bought it for you.
You bought it for me because you wanted me to try it and play it, and I just couldn't. I just couldn't.
It may be a thing that either you gotta like that kind of jank, or you grew up with it and you've just it's in your bones how to work with that jank.
You think SA3 is ever gonna happen?
It did. It's called Sonic 06.
Oh yeah. Silly me.
Yeah.
I guess it shows why I'm just a fake Sonic fan.
Yeah. You're a Sonic fan, period.
I'm not at all, actually. Yeah, it's true. I don't like Sonic much. Big secret revealed.
I'm one of those I'm a shitheel Sonic fan who's like, I hope they don't stop making 3D games, and I hope they suck. I hope that they give me something to talk about.
So, like, I have I told, have we talked about my history with Sonic at all?
Oh, I mean, I don't recall. We probably have a lot in the
So,
past,
like,
because it's been a topic. I ran into fire. I'm an idiot.
Oh boy. So, like, I've played, I genuinely have tried to get into Sonic. Like, I have played Sonic. I've played the first Sonic on Genesis, Sonic Heroes, Sonic.
I really hate Heroes.
Sonic Rush.
Good game.
Sonic. Let's see, what was it? It was Sonic Generations, and I also played a Sonic. What was it? Yeah, Sonic Adventure, obviously, and then also I tried playing Sonic 3D Blast. Was the other one? Yeah,
that's a fascinatingly boring game.
I've caught myself enjoying Sonic Rush.
You caught yourself. You just realized this ain't right, and you stopped.
But I never finished it. And Sonic Generations is the only one I've actually played to completion, and that game is fun. That game is fun. I will admit to liking Sonic Generations.
I would call Shadow the Hedgehog. I don't think it'll be it. I don't know if it's a controversial opinion amongst people who watch HFC. I would consider Shadow leagues worse than 06.
Yeah, I've heard you say that before.
Maybe on the last Cherry Fun. It's a case of Sonic 06 is really shit, but at least it's fun garbage. Whereas Shadow is just okay enough and goes on so long. And for all of its attempts at edginess, it just doesn't quite land with the same awkward hilarity as 06's funnier moments.
Because the thing about 06 is, I would say 06, like, you know, you get with Shadow, you really get the feeling that the writers were like just really wanted to, like, they were writing to appeal to a certain demographic.
Whereas a demographic that existed in 2005, that was an idea then.
Of the edgy, older teenagers, edgy audiences. That's what they were trying to go for. Where Sonic 06, like, you really get the feeling the writers were genuinely trying really fucking hard to tell like a complex, enjoyable Sonic story.
It's tapping into the tone of a Sonic Adventure game. Also, I'm so glad that I had killed more than enough, because I was about to get blown up and I had less than 10 hit points. I genuinely just cowered it out at that stage. I really like this level. This level is the most 90s PC looking shit ever.
You run slower on the grass? No. I guess you were just moving a little slower.
I was just lightly touching the analog.
All right.
Yeah, you can do that. You can, with an analog stick, you can just...
Yeah.
You can Running Man it.
It's surprisingly funny when he's just slowed down.
Oh god, that's an explosion. I'm trying to think. Sonic Talk. I feel I've lost the point. I've lost where I was on Sonic Talk, I'm afraid.
I think we talked all we could.
Yeah, I think that's the topic that's...
I'm just not the best Sonic conversationalist, to be frank.
We can get someone in here and have a multi-hour long discussion about Sonic 06 and how it's actually good.
We could, but no, she's busy. So we haven't talked about this yet for how long it's been on screen. The ambiance of this game, the lack of music.
There's music on this stage, but it's diegetic.
And a lot of this, like the music's not like they very much try to be more atmospheric.
Yeah, well, as I was saying, the music here is diegetic. It's clearly coming from part of the environment.
Yeah.
And I guess that is the kind of this weird mix of grounding the game while being disconnected from it. Yeah, the stages don't have music. It's just gunfire and screams, and there's no music to distract you from it. You've just got to immerse yourself in the just, you know, the uncomfortable level of noise.
Yeah. The art style also does a lot of the heavy lifting.
Yeah. It's the art style, it's the music, it's the aesthetics of this game are on point for making you uncomfortable. And then the gameplay follows suit, and it's depending on how you look at things like that, that's commendable or just an excuse to make a bad game and then say, but it's art though. It's the conversation we had earlier. Because yeah, this is just the only time I'm having fun in this game is when I'm ducking under rockets, because it's just so abjectly goofy and weird. Which I didn't even need to duck under that rocket. I was miles away.
So, also, you're not actually... You're just also just not a big fan of the isometric camera perspective,
I said that.
are you? Yeah.
I dislike the isometric camera angle. I've always felt a disconnect with it. I have never... And it's, you know, action games especially. Games where it's asking, because my brain has an argument with this angle. It refuses to really coalesce with it.
So that extends to both, like, action games like this where you're shooting people, and also, like, platformers, I'm assuming, like 3D Blast?
Yeah, no. There's... I'm glad you didn't say RPG,
that a large...
but that's just not even a case. That's just RPG is fine.
Yeah.
Isometric RPG is... You don't need...
Yeah, is that a large point of contention with 3D Blast for you?
No, it's more that it's just
angle?
really fucking boring.
I wouldn't argue.
Yeah, no, I think with 3D Blast I was introduced to it early enough for that bias. Maybe it is a point where the bias formed, but too early for it. It's just... 3D Blast is just a boring fucking
Do you
game.
think 3D Blast is underrated in how bad it is? Because there are certain things that are underrated. They don't get shit on enough.
It has some good music. I mean, but then you don't need to play it because a lot of the good music was just stolen for fucking Sonic Adventure. So you don't need it. But, I mean, a lot of why it's bad is just in the case of it... I don't know where I'm getting shot, by the way. If I'm getting shot. A lot of its badness is just in the case of it being mediocre, of just not being interesting, because I'm a person who would sooner play a 1 or 2 out of 10 over a 5 out of 10.
Yeah.
I think a lot of people are nowadays. A lot of people kind of come together as it's better to be really bad and do something than, you know, aim for nothing and arrive at it.
Although there is... you said in your Dead Rising 4 review that the one thing worse is aiming for mediocrity and coming up short.
Yeah, which that did. Because, because when you aim for mediocrity and land it, you've at least got a competent product. With Dead Rising 4, they had no aspirations and they failed to meet them, so you're left with something that isn't reaching to do anything interesting and fails to even achieve that much, so you're bored and angry.
I think a lot of people coming around on that. I'm gonna be called out as a Yahtzee fanboy again for bringing him up so much, but when he started putting, you know, because he always did the best. Oh no!
On 79 of 80%, and I got taken out by a rocket, which I ducked, but it blew up.
With this very casual guy, that very casual walk too.
I got away with it. I didn't die. Anyway, yeah, go on.
There was when the Yahtzee started doing, because he always did, you know, top 5 best and worst in the same video. When he added a third list. Yeah, he added a third list for most bland, which I think is a really was a good move, just because like a lot of AAA games nowadays, like it's rare to see one that's really bad, but a lot of them are really middle of the road mediocre.
And it's also a case of the thing I miss the most about the PS2 days, even though it's making a comeback nowadays, is the AA. I don't know, AA market or middleware market.
Yeah.
The middleware market is where you get your most just.
It's where you get the B tier properties.
Yeah, you get your B games, you get your spiders, you get Mars Warlogs.
Get Destroy All Human.
You get Postal 2
You get
in middleware.
THQ. You get THQ, damn it. And now they're dead. Rip THQ.
Who took their properties? Oh, I forgot on the stage.
Nordic.
You can pick up the flag.
Oh yeah,
Good thing
Nordic
I
took
died.
their properties. In fact, they're not actually dead now because Nordic renamed THQ Nordic. But I hope THQ Nordic winds up making waves because they've just been slowly. They haven't put out much of note, but they have been slowly buying up all of the B tier gaming properties from the PS2 era. They do have Destroy All Humans.
They could bring it back. Wasn't there a questionnaire recently about series that people wanted to see?
Yeah, THQ. I think it was THQ Nordic put that out. It was like, hey, so we have like all these B tier properties. So let's measure interest in all of them. So yeah, who knows?
Maybe one day it will. Because Destroy Humans ends on a really ignoble note.
Yeah. Destroy Humans 3 was kind of just a weak game to go out on.
And it also had that Wii spin-off title.
Yeah.
Who even remembers?
I don't think anyone does.
I'm on 36 HP again. Is that 36 or that's 30? I'm fucking blind.
Play safe.
Play coward. Lame it out, because I don't have a bloody...
Look at all those people with big guns and rockets. Stay away from...
You're not a hero.
Yeah. You're not important.
Thank you. There's too much weight on my shoulders. That's more health over there and I want it. Nope.
Although it is an interesting thing if you're organizing most bland into a list. Like...
How do you quantify?
At some point, like if something is at number 1 in the bland list, doesn't that mean it's not?
There's a tragic notable. Irony that now it's interesting by that measure.
Like, what can you say? For example, how would you feel about something coming in third in a mediocrity list?
That's the actual winner. That can't be anything but the actual winner. So
and then you just get into a sort of cyclical paradox then, don't you?
That list really then ought to be, it starts at 5, 5, 1, 4, 2, 3.
That would mess with some heads. Yeah.
Hang on, I didn't skip ahead in this video.
Yahtzee's subscribed to your YouTube channel.
He shouted me out on stream.
Yeah. You should suggest that to him. Write him up, hit him up, and slide into the DMs. Hey.
I'll put it in my Yakuza 3 video.
Yeah.
Coming soon to a channel. I don't even know if it's near you, actually. Channels, can they be near? Can they be far?
Nick, how are you gonna feel when EU destroys your career?
Why did that just come to my mind? Like, Article 13, 17, that just popped into my head the exact moment. Fucking brainwave. I mean... Yeah,
there we go.
Not to get political, but finally Brexit has something to it.
Oh, no. Your video essay boy career is going down the drain.
Down the tubes now that I've put my position known.
Oh, no.
Daring. So brave. I'm gonna clap myself on the back.
So brave.
You did it.
I would have loved it if a rocket came from off screen.
It killed me.
At that
Look
point.
at my hit points. I am fucking done.
That would have been so good.
I would have earned it. Okay. Just gotta think this through. This is a golf course, kinda. So we just gotta aim and miss completely.
They're stealing all the tennis balls.
Oh, is that a turret off screen?
That's a turret off screen. I'm trying to get the hit. Oh, there's civilians running over there, and so the rockets are curving to hit them.
Oh. Interesting.
I'm just gonna do this.
Yeah, I was wondering why you were curving the rocket.
Yeah, no. I wasn't doing the cool gun.
I didn't know the dude was psychic.
No, you got homing rockets as well, which I'm gonna be a bit lame here. And please go forth and kill my enemy.
Well,
jeez, Give me a break.
You hit something.
I hit a wall. The metaphorical wall, the literal wall.
Those are some powerful lawn chairs.
I'll say.
Shake it up, baby.
66 of 80%. Well, there's some health here. 15 hit points. Well, aren't I feeling confident? Aren't I feeling like a big man? Don't shoot at me! I'm fragile!
Please give me a chance.
Okay. Don't! Who's shooting at me? Are they behind a tree?
Those fucking trees. Why can't you burn them down?
I don't know. I'd love to right now. I'm so paranoid.
Where's your flamethrower?
I don't got it. I do
We'll
got
get
it!
one. What? You've had it this whole
No,
time?
I think I picked it up at the right side of the stage. I remember seeing a weapon pickup, but my brain is too focused on not dying to think about the thing that would give me life.
Unfortunately, it is a bit close range, so it's still a bit dangerous.
Yeah, still a little bit. Still a little bit. You just gotta clutch it out.
Yeah.
Alright, 8%. And that's it. That's such a lame ending. That's so
That was
weak.
all. That's a fucking shotgun, fucking trigger happy. Spooper Postal, everybody.
And then Postal Dude played golf.
Yes.
Alright, so Super Postal. You wanna guess where we're going next?
Japan?
How do you know? We're in Tokyo 2, baby.
I don't know. I don't know. I think I've seen a lot of this game from a YouTube channel I watch. You might not know it.
No, don't rep if you don't know. If I don't
yeah,
know, don't
yeah. I don't know. I don't know them, so I don't want to like accidentally support someone like shitty.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Oh,
I don't want to
also there's
support
voice
someone who
lines.
might like.
So if you want to hear people yelling Tusker today, then there you go. You could do that in Postal.
There you go. Yeah.
This, by the way, genuinely, this was Super Postal was an expansion that was for a time exclusive to Japan. I don't know if Postal did well in Japan because that would be the case.
It's a weird
warrant
expansion to release, and like, hey, Postal. Oh, hey.
It's very incongruous with how.
Would you like to shoot? Oh, I see you like our game. How would you like it if you could shoot yourselves up?
A culture that, you know, prides itself on not rocking the boat and playing it safe and following norms. And I guess, hey, maybe at some point you would want a game where you can blow off that steam and just be the rudest motherfucker you can be.
Thanks for the support, Japan. Here's a level where you can just shoot people in your city.
Here, commit an atrocity on your soil.
What if Postal 4 is in Japan?
Ooh. I don't know how I'd feel about that. I want to see I want to see Running with Scissors do anything but Postal next. I want to see him flex a creative muscle rather than because I said it earlier on the stream that it's so weird that they've, you know, gone on for so long on this series alone.
Yeah.
That this would keep you solvent above water for over 20 years.
All from this one solid foundation of Postal 1.
Joking aside about it being a solid foundation, it's not even a foundation that's followed.
Yeah.
Postal 2 is the bedrock of that company. Oh goodness. Okay, 3 turrets guarding that box. Oh, I'm taking damage. Oh, that's a guy there.
I like how you said in chat during the music stream that the F word gives you life, and yet here you are still saying, oh goodness.
It's become a weird habit of mine lately. I don't know where it came from, but I don't think
Well, you said last time you were, during the last marathon, the Seikathon, you said you were trying to swear less because of your
I guess I've been succeeding because I forgot I said that.
No, you've been saying, you said fuck a lot.
Yesterday.
Yes, that's nice.
I mean, I still swear a lot.
So I guess you just, maybe it's just you wanted to stop saying, oh god. Maybe you just don't want to take the Lord's name in vain anymore.
Maybe.
I guess that reverendship's finally catching up to you.
I'm gonna throw Swede under the bus for ruining an admittedly bad joke I made. Which is that it was a couple of Fridays ago, also I'm dead, I got juggled by explosives. You know, I was late for work. I was running up to work and I was like, I had to run into Tesco's and just buy something. The only food really there that was edible to me was a prawn sandwich. Then for lunch I had a salmon don, and then for fucking dinner that day I had fish and chips, and I was like, man, when did I become a Catholic? Because it was on a Friday. It was on a Friday as well, and sweet, just no irony. Maybe you just like fish.
Damn.
Well, maybe I like seafood.
Yeah, maybe. Not much longer on Postal Kyrex.
I think this is, I don't remember if this is 3 stages, but I think it's 2. I think it's Tokyo and Osaka.
No, we were pretty underestimate, Deimos.
Neo thinks I'm bad at games.
Although for one, no, this wasn't even my. I didn't fucking say 3 hours 30 minutes on Postal. That was all you.
Did I?
You fucking put that down.
Yeah,
that was you. All you.
The past is subjective.
It is.
It takes 2 to be wrong.
Yeah, takes one person to fuck up though.
It takes 2 to tango.
And you can get like a doll.
Fair.
Yeah.
The people who started that phrase really didn't think it through. Oh god.
So yeah, Flame still needs more time before he's set up for Monkey Island. We will have other stuff to mess around in with Postal, I believe. Isn't there like a survival mode here?
I don't believe there is a survival mode in this one.
But there are other modes here.
There's multiplayer. It's like,
well, let's find the multiplayer game.
Do you think there's anyone online? Would that
we might as well see.
Yeah,
I mean,
that's fair. We'll see. We'll see, and I'll get owned on stream again, like another person instead of myself. Whoa! Oh my god!
What happened?
That guy has an arm. Don't approach him. And then he killed himself after I was done.
Well, hey, at least now we have some more.
The guy fucking plays his Yakyu. He's in there.
We're buying Flame more time. That's what we're doing.
Also, yeah, I mean, you've no doubt noticed everyone watching this, no mid-level checkpoints.
No mid-level checkpoints, but something you can check is Child's Play Charity. They help give toys and games to kids who are stuck in hospitals. They're a great charity. It's a great cause, and we're raising money for them by with this whole marathon we're doing. You can donate to them by clicking the donate button below the video feed, or by bringing up a link with !donate in chat, and you can see incentives you can put your money towards. There's a lot to look forward to by looking at the schedule by following the tiny URL link in the title, or by typing !schedule in chat. We are currently $120 away from unlocking the next incentive game, and there's a bid war for Sonic 3 and Knuckles and Power Stone and Super Smash Brothers. Going down that list, Power Stone is ending after Monkey Island, next game. Wang Tang solidly in the lead with $51, and the only other person with any money to his name is Ryoma. So, if you care really hard about not seeing Wang Tang play, which I don't know why you wouldn't want him played, you can maybe put money towards Ryoma. Then there's Sonic 3 and Knuckles on Saturday. Currently, Knuckles is in the lead for character selection there at $174. $145 is for Tails, and then Sonic only has $12 to his name. And then for Super Smash Brothers, there is Ness and Captain Falcon are the only ones with money to their name right now. Captain Falcon has $7, Ness has $5. Then for the 2 fixed incentives, there has been $24.56 raised for Doom's Russian Overkill Showcase, which is a very fun, wacky mod, over-the-top mod for Doom. And then $100 left to be raised to get Power Stone 2's Adventure Mode shown off on the last day. So yeah, there's a lot to donate for, and all goes to a great cause. You won't touch a penny of it.
How did I forget this fucking NPC? He has such a throwing arm. Oh god. I think I just got posthumously fucking owned. What? There's mines. There's mines! Is this the fucking one use of mines?
Wow.
Huh. Okay. Alright. I'll back off. Japan won. Have you ever thought about, like, if you had the superpower of a quick save button but not quick load? How fucked up would that be?
That would be fucked up.
I think that's how most people live their lives. No further thoughts on that. Just like
I don't have any further thoughts.
No, that's just that
I
was
don't know.
just in and out.
You can entertain people, can't you? Aren't you an entertaining guy? You're a clown. Come on, amuse people. Amuse us.
No, I've never considered myself that funny. It's like, I just wanted a bit of bants, you know? I wanted to bring up a thought experiment. Hey, you heard of this one? It's called the trolley problem.
Well, we already established that it actually only takes one to tango, so I don't know what you're complaining about.
Alright, I may as well just leave now then. Like, you finished,
oh no.
You finished this game.
Wait! Hold on! I'm sorry!
Takes 2 to lie. 29% of 95. I'm not even fucking anywhere. Oh yeah, no.
Wow.
And I walked into them after acknowledging, mines.
Maybe we won't have to try and find a multiplayer game. Maybe this will take up the rest of the actual estimate.
Yeah, I'm dead again. Yeah, I'm gonna have to. I forgot this stage being this tricky.
Anything's possible.
Anything's possible when Snaker is at the helm. Except victory. That seems to be very much out of our grasp.
The fun never stopped with the Snaker.
Man, this is Postal, the Lost Levels. That was a video game reference for the people in the audience. Like, may have heard of this guy. He's called Mario.
What?
He's this video game icon, apparently.
Really?
Yeah, Nintendo made him.
I don't know. I don't know about that. I don't like that name, Mario.
I don't either.
Yeah. Is that like an Assassin's Creed 2 reference or something?
I think so.
Yeah.
That guy came up and said, "It's a me, Mario," and I was like, that's a character introduction. I know who this guy is now. What he's all about.
And then Nintendo's just like ripped it off.
They stole it wholesale. They even made him Italian. It's like,
really messed up.
Come on, he was Italian then because it was set during the Renaissance. Like, Italians nowadays?
Awful.
When's the last time you've heard of Italy?
Well, I guess a few seconds ago.
Actually, yeah. Real talk, you did.
Yeah,
I guess it is in the zeitgeist.
Kind of answered your own question right there.
Playing like such a coward. But that's how you gotta be.
That's how you gotta be when a stage has so thoroughly wrecked your shit already.
Embarrassing.
Can you throw over the fence, even?
I'm hoping to blow him up through it. It's clearly, I was about to say it's, no. Yeah, it's not even solid. There's holes.
Well.
There's holes.
It's okay.
No.
Fine.
It's not okay.
It's alright.
Superior Japanese fences. Nippon steel. Okay, well I give up on that.
How hard are you just pea shooter right now?
I'm pea shootering it up super hard. Well, it's the first. It's it's early on in this DLC. I don't have the gear that makes this game tolerable yet, so I've got to lame it out.
Well, maybe find the gear then. Do some exploration.
But I have to kill to find the gear, to get the gear to kill the people.
You have to kill fast. Bullets too slow.
I have to kill fast, and this SMG is genuinely too dang slow. And this is just
Why isn't there a melee
zone.
option? Where's the Postal 1 melee options?
Where's my kick?
Yeah, where's your kick? Where's your sledgehammer?
If I had a sledgehammer... Here's the thing about Postal 2, so when it adds the expansion weapons in retroactively, the melee weapons in base, but the melee weapons in base Postal 2 are... shit. Utter garbage. They just barely work. And then Apocalypse Weekend comes out, and they're all good. They're all fine. And also, that's a fucker with an auto shotty.
Oh no.
Where's the fucker? I'm not even going in there. That guy has earned his right to live with his fucking killer arm. That turret's still alive.
What about the
Lay me
scissors?
out. No scissors.
Where are the scissors?
Scissors are in Postal too. That's a base game.
Yeah.
You can do some Revolver Ocelot shit with them.
Aren't those melee weapons, really, when you think about it?
Huh?
Aren't scissors melee weapons when you really think about it?
You know, a thrown weapon is a melee weapon with distance.
I really like how with you're just standing still, it genuinely does look like sometimes the game is jammed again, but no, you're just...
This turret...
You're just... Yeah, you're just throwing... Like, you're just...
It's clearly still
shooting
alive.
actual at this turret.
Maybe I should just give up, you know, on this turret. Maybe I should live and let live.
Should use your shotgun.
I don't think a Molotov will do anything to it.
I don't think it's going to do anything to you if you just leave it alone.
Maybe it is dead, but looks alive.
Maybe.
Maybe.
Maybe you're actually going insane.
Maybe me and the Postal dude are closer than we've ever been to one another.
Yeah.
Fantastic. 47 of 95, you know, doing better than last time. There's a little bit more reason to be confident.
Yeah.
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 But, you know, don't count your chickens before they've been set on fire by the dude.
You don't even have a flamethrower yet.
No, I don't, so I really can't do that. Can't fry an egg.
Can't fry an egg without getting a flamethrower.
Can't make yakiniku. Or tamago shit. I don't know Japanese. Tamago is egg. Tamago yaki. I'm just gonna abandon speaking Japanese. It's a bad idea.
Did you start speaking Japanese at any point?
I said a few scattered, butchered words.
Oh boy.
I didn't speak Japanese, I spoke weeb, I guess.
I guess.
Pidginese.
You've played Yakuza so much, surely you should know some Japanese.
That's true. I forgot it all when I played Yakuza 1.
Oh.
Yeah.
Oh, that's true. Yeah.
Stole it all from me. Ripped that knowledge out of my brain. Hey, look,
Are you sure about that Yakuza 3 coming soon to a channel near you? Statement, by the way.
Give me a week or two.
Depends on the definition of soon.
Yeah. Soon can mean anywhere from now till the end of time, if we really...
Yeah. Really, when you think about it.
It's just a forward-facing measurement of time.
These some very lackadaisical turrets.
Oh yeah, I'm okay with that. I'm not gonna question it too much. All I'm thinking, I mean, you know, I am more than 50% done with the second draft, second revision.
Of your Yakuza 3 review script?
Yeah, and once that's done, I'm pretty much comfortable to start doing VA and fix up whatever else needs doing in editing.
Nice.
Oh, by the way, Neo, this is for you.
What?
Look at that big monster, look at that big fucking footprint.
Oh, yeah. Yeah, there was a Godzilla reference.
Hmm.
He said something about Godzilla first, in the loading screen there.
Yeah.
So yeah, yay. I like that series.
Do you feel pandered to? Do you feel...
Yes, I do.
I got the auto shotty. Fantastic.
Yeah, now we can start doing work.
Now we can start leaving these fuckers in the dirt. Did that hurt? Those are mines! Those are mines!
The moment you get any confidence, and
the
you
police
just rush headlong
me!
Maybe stop being cocky. Whenever you just like, ha ha ha, auto shotgun, time to leave these fuckers in the dirt, and then just immediate panic.
I'm dead.
Thanks, Snake.
That was a big spawn zone at the end. Tokyo don't fucking play. Tokyo don't fucking play.
You were so confident.
I mean, it's fine.
Got
I've already beaten the game.
shotgun.
If things get too slow, and just go. I can just bitch out at the end.
Oh, hey, that estimate may well be ready. May well be accurate yet.
Yeah, it takes me an hour to beat these next 2 stages, which I wouldn't put it past me. Man, they really like the Japanese. Yeah, they're fucking hardcore gamers.
Yeah.
Or I suck.
You got about,
Can go
you got
either
about
way.
50 minutes.
50 minutes.
50, yep.
A lot can happen in a Tokyo 50 minutes. You know, you can sandbag it, but I still said those words.
Yeah. And we've technically finished Postal. Who knows?
Yeah, no, I've already won. This is a victory
Yeah.
lap. It doesn't look like a victory lap because I'm dying a lot. But, you know,
So, you know, if you haven't finished Super Postal by the end, you can just puss out.
it looks like a loser lap, but it's fine. It's still a lap. I just gotta get the auto shotty and then, you know, I'll be leaving these fuckers in the dirt.
Yeah, clearly.
Clearly.
I mean, as soon as you have the auto shotty, might as well just turn on invincibility mode.
May as well.
Yeah. I mean, there's really nothing anybody can do to you once you have it.
If you're anyone in the chat who just thinks, well, I'll just call him a coward when he turns on invincibility, it's like, I'm invulnerable.
Yeah.
Your words mean nothing to me.
But what would mean something to him is if you donated to Child's Play charity. Using the donate button below the video feed, or by bringing up !donate in chat. All of it goes to a great cause that gives toys and games to kids who are stuck in hospitals and helps ease their stay.
Oh god.
It would mean a lot to him.
The turrets are actually active. Sorry.
Oh boy.
Sorry.
It's okay. I was done.
I walked into a real bad sitch.
Oh no.
Now I've got no health and I'm gonna keep trying. But...
Or where are the health pickups on this map?
About. just somewhere.
You know. They're around.
Somewhere. If you just look behind things and... I mean, they only give you 10 HP anyway. Just like we haven't talked about, it's just how meager health pickups are.
Yeah. This game's unfair.
You want to beat the game? Hey, get good. Do the stage. Do it. Do good.
Learn, play.
I'm still not sure when I'm succeeding and failing. I think that's the enemies there. They're obscured by the wall. Maybe dead.
Maybe not.
Maybe not. I just want health, guys.
Come on, guys. Come on. Play nice.
Give me some health and I'll stop laming. Ah! This isn't gaming.
This isn't gaming at all.
This ain't game. Oh, good. Oh, God, I'm on fire.
Uh-oh.
Please survive.
Uh-oh.
Oh,
Uh-oh.
2 HP.
Oh, okay.
I don't know why we're sighing relief, because that's just delaying the inevitable. Maybe there's a medkit back here. There was several.
Oh my god. Well, now you can run forward with confidence again. You've
Yeah.
got basically nothing to lose.
Or I can just stand at the far end of Tokyo and shoot people on the other side.
With your peas.
This is so lame. This is unconscionable what I'm doing right now. Not the killing, the way I'm doing it, the utter disrespect for my enemy. Oh, that's an enemy spawner. Get back inside, fucker. Alright, I'm just gonna run forward, grab these, and get back.
And if they're slowly spilling out, maybe it would be a good time to use your shotgun.
No. There's never a good time for the shotgun. But I'm gonna take the ammo here, though, because I want that ammo for the auto shot.
as soon as, you know, yeah, because it'll make you invincible.
Yeah, you know, you never die when you have the auto shotty. Well, my game plan is get the auto shotty and back the fuck up. Run like hell.
Yeah, to throw them off your game, because obviously you have nothing to worry about.
Oh, man. I'm a pro gamer.
Yeah.
People pay me money for my opinions, so...
They do.
I don't know why.
Because you talk with confidence.
Yeah.
When you have a script. And
all confidence is an illusion.
You talk with confidence when you have a script.
And I can edit out all my failures. When you can edit out all your failures, you can just be so good at video games. It's amazing.
Yeah.
Oh, goodness!
Really cool. Well,
they fucking fired at me on the moment they...
I think that might have been a bit of a trap. I think you should have... I think you're supposed to leave those turrets alone.
I think I meant to duck.
Maybe. Oh, yeah. You can do that. What was that before about how ducking under missiles is really easy?
Well, apparently, I'm full of shit. Apparently. Shock, swerve, horror. I'm actually going to go north first, because this seems to be the part of the map I'm always dying at. But that could be because I do the south first and first come here having already eaten shit. And the second serving is what fills me up.
Yeah. Yeah, go north and maybe you'll actually get the good guns. Then you can clean up.
Oh goodness, that guy's just throwing nades. Woman on game just yelling, I can't breathe. I can relate. No breathing room here. No room for error. They're an enemy down.
Well, you're on fire.
Yeah. I'm gonna go grab this health. There we go. That's explosion.
At least it's not randomized.
Well, I'm just curious as to where that guy who's throwing fire shit at me is. Because he's probably below the buildings, but that just means I can't see him, and running around here is just asking for trouble, you know?
Yeah.
But I also can't leave him because I've got to go ahead. Is that him? Think I dealt with the problem. Might be
Where
wrong.
did you get that auto shotgun though?
The auto shotgun's up this away.
Just try and just make a run.
I'm not bum rushing it because there are a lot of things in the way.
Well.
Yeah. I'm
maybe
trying
just
not to
shoot them.
fall
You're
into
gone.
a trap of. I'm trying not to fall into a trap of trying to play fast and thus killing myself, which I know that sounds thing, but I'm dying either way. But I'd rather die.
Rather die slowly.
Sure. Alright, okay.
Okay.
We just gotta think about this. We just gotta throw these at the turrets, and then turrets go boom, and I duck.
Yeah.
Also, this is the wrong road, so not even here.
Yeah. Yeah. Chin up, chin up.
How's it going, guys? Whoop.
We all feeling good? We all feeling okay?
I'm enjoying my Japanese journey.
Yeah. It's a nice spot of tourism.
Hell Street.
Shake it up, baby.
Alright, so I'm gonna throw the grenade. I'm gonna run. And I'm gonna duck. And I also missed the turrets, so...
They curved away from you.
Damn it. Okay. Come on. That's the turret that's blown up. It's that one. I'm out of grenades. Oh. Okay.
Well, there you go.
And
now what was back here?
Health and ammo.
Alright.
And the flamethrower.
There's a gun. Yeah! Flamethrower!
So, I mean, you know, it's only got 12 fuel, but I can try and be sparing about it. Like, this guy won't shoot at me, so I'm not going to give him flamethrower. I'm going to give him a genuinely better death, actually. Yeah, you got your throwing arm. Ain't got much of a throwing arm no more. Now I got this, and I've got barely any ammo left already because it's so fuel inefficient. Okay.
All done.
Okay, I want that ammo crate. I want that ammo crate. That didn't have any flamethrower fuel in it. This is the mine zone.
You have the auto shotty.
I do have the auto shotty now. Alright.
Yeah.
Let's back
I can't believe I have to be your eyes.
I get tunnel vision, man.
Yeah.
Right, there we go. Can I blow up the mines, actually? Just from this by blowing up these.
Am I throwing a grenade at it? Or, oh,
maybe a grenade would do it better than the,
the pea shooter.
Yeah. Maybe actually hitting the mine would also help.
Maybe.
It's so wonky. I don't know. I think I missed again, but I'm just going to avoid them. I'm just going to give them a wide-ass berth.
Generally a good idea with fragmentation mines.
Yeah.
Or really anything with fragmentation in its name.
You really just want to... With mines, the best policy is far away.
With mines, just don't step on them.
If you know where a mine is, you've already won.
Yeah. That's what...
Unless you're me and you forget.
Consensus amongst military generals is that as long as we know where the mines are, they can't hurt us.
One day we're going to make a mine that can get up and walk, and at that day, just all military theory breaks down.
Yeah.
I'm going to try and trigger the spawn zone and just, yeah, they're on fire.
Oh, boy. Look at you being cowardly.
Do you want me to not be cowardly?
You're all underhanded and shit.
I'm no hero.
You're no hero. You're not important.
Okay. Okay. Now it's time for bait number 2.
But enough fun.
It's time to set fire to the police station from a great distance.
But enough fun. I must get to the power plant.
Oh, there's boys.
The boys are back in town.
Don't come near me when you're on fire. Okay. God, this weapon select sucks. Just trying to get that turret now. Yeah. Okay. We're cowards today.
You sure are.
We're short laning out.
Yeah. Don't say we. Hold on.
You're complicit.
No, I'm not.
Yes, you are. You are complicit.
There's nothing cowardly about me right now.
No.
This is all you.
That guy snuck the fuck up on me on a game where I can see from the top down.
Well, you said yourself you got tunnel vision.
Yeah. Okay.
What is that pickup right below the yellow and black thing?
Oh, I think that's a rocket. I've never been able to... Yeah, it's a rocket. I got max of those. I don't have a rocket launcher though, so...
Yeah.
Cart before the horse there. Alright.
Probably get that health as soon as it's safe to do so.
Yeah, that's what I'm angling for. I'm just gonna blame this. Even though that is actually a stack of enemies, so... Not that it matters if I can just stay at this distance. Okay, so I'm gonna run towards it. If enemies start coming out, I'm gonna run away from it.
Do you have any flamethrower ammo?
I got 2... I think that says 2.
If you've got a single puff, then...
That's enough.
Yeah.
Just 1 puff and that's enough.
There you go.
I got 2. Alright, 70 of 95%.
Right.
Now the stakes are real high, though maybe I should go back and clear that... Clear the early zone.
Maybe.
Yeah, let's take our tour down south. And let's approach it from this angle. I just heard Japanese and started firing in all directions. Oh! Okay. Alright, let's get them at a distance and just start whittling. I gotta be in Osaka within the hour. I don't even know if that's geographically feasible. You think I know prefectures? I'm also shooting a wall I can't shoot through. So let's... There we go. We gotta actually talk about the fact there is enemy dialogue in this game and it's really not that impressive. It's mostly just them yelling prick at me.
They're just saying stop. They're just asking you to stop. I mean...
That would be fair. I mean...
It's fair. I mean... It's about what I'd expect an enemy to say in a game like this.
Hey, can you cut this out? Cool your liquid hot beans. 79 and 95% health pickup. I need that confidence boost. And, ooh, is there more stuff back here? Nah, I wish there was more. I want to consume.
Consume.
Alright. Consume. I think I missed all but the last couple of shots on that ambush.
Well done.
I did it.
They couldn't see it coming.
Well, that guy's either dead or he's gone into another plane. Whoa! You know, my answer was surprising.
You got the juke.
You got I got the jukes. Hey, there's a lot of ammo there, but that's behind the mines. Ooh. Oh, that's a gamble. That's risk versus reward right there.
Yeah, that's game design.
Gaming. That's game design. Alright, but I think
that's gaming right there.
This is gaming.
Now this is gaming. Oh no.
Okay, well thankfully I landed on the fence and could leave.
Oh yeah, that's where you got fucked really hard that one time.
One time? Twice?
Oh yeah, that one area. Oh gee.
Memories. Happy memories.
Nostalgic. This is what we're all about, nostalgia here at the Retrothon.
The nostalgia of where I died in the 90s. Oh wait, there's mines here.
And also the nostalgia of donating to the Child's Play charity, which is nostalgic because we've done marathons for them quite a lot because they're a great charity that gives toys and games to kids who are stuck in hospitals, helps ease their stay. You can donate to Child's Play by clicking the donate button below the title of the Twitch feed, or you can bring up !donate in chat. All of it goes to a great cause, and we won't touch a penny of it.
Turns out turrets count towards kills, so I'm going to go and blow up those turrets over there. And hopefully that should be this stage in the back. Oh, there's also a cop.
Oh, there's also a cop, he said, licking his lips.
Massacre.
Be very careful about these turrets. I don't like the look they're giving you.
Yeah, they're eyeing me. They're eyeballing me. Like, come on, make your move, human.
Just duck. Just duck immediately.
Alright, 96, 97. I'm out.
Osaka, baby!
The footprint you see, Godzilla has formed for you. Your city laid waste. And I think this stage is even harder. So
you've got half an hour, baby. Come on.
Half an hour and auto shotty.
Yeah, half an hour and an automatic shotgun.
I've got half an hour and auto shotgun, and I'm not drunk, so I ain't got an excuse.
Come on, have faith.
Hey! Rocket launcher!
Well, there you go.
Even though I barely use this dang thing.
Because
also, I just wasted a bunch of ammo.
So. Well, better than hitting yourself with it.
Yeah, true. I'll do
better
that
at hit nothing than you.
I don't know. Hitting me is progress. Progress to a bad end, but
yeah.
The worst thing we can do is
At least you only have to make 80% here.
That's the point. But
you're already on 23.
Oh, well, there we go. They've undone themselves. This giant wall of... It's so worthless doing those things. They take so much damage. Oh, goodness. I mean, here's the thing about this as well, is even if I die, I'm restarting this stage with good guns.
Yeah.
And that's handy.
Now, if only they would be so kind as to drop flamethrower ammunition.
Oh, that'd be nice. They just had some fuel on them. Gimme that shit. Okay, actually, let's talk about fucking Postal 3's plot contrivance of the guy, the Postal dude, needs fuel for his car to leave, gas cans are a weapon in the game that you can use to set people on fire.
Oh, clearly he needs special fuel.
Oh, he needs diesel.
Yeah.
Dang.
There you go.
Well, I guess I'm not making my own Gamer Sins channel.
Yeah. Yeah. Your nitpick channel is Gaming Sins. Stinker is Gaming Sins.
Dead on arrival.
Postal 3 Sins. It exists.
Of course it fucking does.
Oh.
Postal 3 Sins.
Oh, no. I was just saying, sin for Postal 3 is that the game exists. I wasn't saying that there's a video.
I thought there's a video, and I was like, yeah.
I'll look it up. I'll look it up now.
Let's see.
Let's see if there are Postal 3 sins. No, there's no gaming sins for Postal 3.
Cowards. You see, when I thought the video existed, I was against it, but now it doesn't. They're cowards. This kind of argument is what it means to be invincible.
I looked up gaming sins to see what the first one on my recommended would be, and it was game sins. Everything wrong with Metal Gear Rising: Revengeance. What's wrong with them? What? There are like 3 different channels trying to do gaming sins.
That's just how much sin gaming has.
It's just like the Sins Gold Rush has truly hit YouTube. Ding. Ding indeed.
God sees humanity and dings us.
Yeah, it's just 3 channels have tried to blame gaming. If one of the channels even says home of the original Gaming Sins, like, congratulations.
You were the first one to rip someone off. Well done.
Yeah. Good job. I'm so proud of you.
First to be unoriginal. You done it.
Wow. You should change the description on your channel to home of the original playing series.
I should. I've got an idea for a channel, Neo. Let me hit you with this one, okay?
Yeah?
Bible Sins.
Oh. I like it.
I don't know, I'm feeling there's a connection here.
Hell yeah.
Hell yeah, exactly.
Oh, IRL Sin. There we go. just film yourself walking about your daily life.
That's a sin.
just like see someone on the street, just yell something rude and like superficial about them, and then just say "ding" and then just walk away.
I gotta get a bell. One of those bells you have on hotel desks to just run up to people and ding it right in their ear. If I ain't causing people tinnitus by next week, what's even the point?
Yeah.
You know, I am actually glad that Cinema Sins exists purely for the fucking, parody video. Purely for that parody video of Casablanca Sins. It's the fucking really funniest video.
Title drop, ding!
Huh? What? Ding!
Oh, no. How come whenever someone throws grenades at you, they're just standing still?
You ever throw something? You gotta think about it.
Yeah, they just stand in one place. A lot of the enemies just kind of stand in one place.
You see, I called the AI shit repeatedly, but they've also thoroughly trounced me often, so where does that leave me? Maybe I should actually reverse tax and say this AI is really good.
Well, that's just Tokyo. There's home team advantage. And also now I think you have, 190 health?
I do.
You could tank some punishment.
I did say this stage was harder, and maybe I was wrong. Maybe this stage is actually a lot easier. But, you know, I'm on 90%. I could actually end the stage right now. We're done.
Go, do it, do it!
We won. How fucking nuts.
We did it! We did it!
Postaled.
Alright, we have enough time. Try to find a multiplayer game. Do it, do it, do it.
Oh, this is what you're hype about. Alrighty.
Yes! Yes!
Browse LAN only. I need an IP address.
Oh, god damn it. Well,
local area network.
Nipped in the bud. There's no find a random game.
There's nothing.
Well then, I guess that was Postal, so you might as well sign us off, Snake.
Alright, I hope you had fun. I hope you enjoyed us. And yeah. So, what is it next, Neo?
Next, is Curse of Monkey Island, or Monkey Island 3, being played by Flame with, Tom on CoCom.
Okie dokie. So, that was Postal. We've killed a lot of people. Terrible amount of people. And we did it for the kids.
Yeah.
I hope I have the highest kill count on this. Actually, I probably don't I? There's some
disregard the original ending. That wasn't for the kids.
That was,
but everything else was.
That was very anti-kids.
Yeah, but everything else was.
Yeah. Okay, so I am going to sign us off now. So goodbye, everybody.
See ya.
See ya.